we're starting to stream now.
It's just making sure that everything's all well. We're just going to change a few things first. The game audio, I recommend to take it down to that negative 35 right there.
Yep. How's it?
Yep, that should work just perfectly. Now you just hit that button, and then we'll just, it should already capture it. We just need to click on the window.
And there we go.
Alright, there you go.
There you go.
Now, I've had issues with the controller before, but let's see.
Start.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
I think I might know what we have to do. Just a second. Just a second, just a second.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're not gonna die. We're gonna get the game loaded. You big baby. By the way, if there's anybody by any chance in the chat right now, I'm not talking to you. I don't even see you.
Can't see you yet.
Not yet.
It's all working out these first kinks.
We'll see you when we feel like it.
Alright, controller should be all set.
It is.
Alright then.
Well, now you get to see the cool intro, because it does have a cool intro.
Oh yes.
Talking about some shit like Toy Story was the best animation for its time.
It really was.
Them bitches couldn't animate hair. This has hair animation.
Alright, now I'm in position.
Better be.
Alright, so it's up to you to introduce the audience.
This is, well, as you can see, it says Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. This is a game you showed me.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
Around there. Around summer of 2015.
Yeah, 2015, that was the one.
After I failed pharmacology and decided to visit you anyway.
Yeah, and, actually, when I moved up here to live with you, it was when I turned 18. And, yeah, my first decision as an 18-year-old adult is that I'm gonna get a neck tattoo for this game.
Don't worry, the demo footage here is not reflecting the graphics of that you'll see in this game. It's going to be a lot more sharper than that.
Well, I was just rambling, but honestly, you know, here you go. Here's some demo footage. You can decide if you want to see this game.
It's going to look a lot sharper, not as muddy.
Yeah.
The demo footage was taken back when there was VHS tapes, so game capturing wasn't really that good back then, let's be honest. So they're just doing the best they can. The game actually looks pretty good for PS1 standards, and especially for the opening intro. That's pretty much it's a historical intro. I don't know why many people don't mention it, but they should.
Yeah, this part's pretty cool too. You get to see these statue guys, and the one in the top right corner, you'll notice he's different.
Yep, they're supposed to be representing all the characters
there he is.
In the game.
Start game. We're gonna start a new game. Well, I'm just gonna shut up. This is a show.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel, you are worthy.
Okay, so... and another cutscene.
I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver, my angel of death.
Okay, finally into the game. And,
Yeah, I won't use analog sticks.
I forgot about that. Anyway.
Well, we could, but our controller doesn't have it.
Oh yeah, see that blue thing up there in the middle? You know what that is? That's his ass.
That's his ass? How?
Not really, I don't. But I can tell you a thing that sounds like a stupid joke, but it's true. You know who's that big tentacle guy talking? Spideris from the Spider's Sunny Patch.
And we are technically playing Angelica's father.
Angelica's dad, Drew Pickles. So it's Drew Pickles being ordered around by Spideris. How do you like that?
And the Angelica's father was thrown over. Oh, wait, hold on.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
So, Angelica's father was thrown into the abyss by the main antagonist of Dead Space 3, whose name escapes me. But I know the voice actor. That would be Simon Templeton, Michael Bell being Raziel, and also Angelica's father, Spideris, also known as the Elder God here. Let's see, I think his name was like Jay.
His name is Spideris.
Okay. I'm trying to remember his last name.
Let's see. There we go. You'll have to excuse me being a little slow on the controls when it tells you what button to do because I'm not playing with the PlayStation controller. But, yeah, that's my tattoo, actually. Minus the circle, but you can just imagine that it looks like
You must visit other gates before
Shut
this
up.
portal will be open to you.
We had another controller which I put like markings on which button means what, but
This
yeah.
is just a controller that we have because it was cheap and because we broke ours by accident. Well, we didn't break it, it just kept falling.
The moon.
It broke itself.
The moon broke our controller.
Fucking moon. With planets in it.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat this glowing basketball. Like I said, give me a moment. I haven't played this in more than a year.
We can actually beat this game twice in a single day.
We've done it because when you first showed it to me, I became obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the neck tattoo.
And also, we can... Well, we should probably... should we show everything?
Like all the glyphs?
All the glyphs.
Might as fucking well, why not?
Alright. Now I just hope everything's configured well because... Yeah, okay. Just
Your
shoulder
wings,
runs and work out.
though ruined, are not without
Yeah.
purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
Because we actually had to reprogram a few things just to make sure you can aim with the projectiles, which is
Yeah.
essential for one of the boss fights in the future.
And he can glide with his little tiny boneless chicken wings. Isn't he so precious?
What scabrous wretches are these?
Slua, the scavengers of the underworld.
Slua
Their
have a
feral
booty crack.
hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
You know what this Slua kind of look like? I don't know how many people have seen it, but it's like that tweet about pray for my dog, there's nothing wrong with her, she's just ugly.
The ugly dog.
Yeah, they kind of look like that. It's the weird black and white fat dog.
Yeah. I've actually seen one Slua eat another Slua.
Yeah, they do that. Why? Child, stop.
Yeah, some of the controls can be a little clunky here and there.
It's an old game. It's like a little grandpa game. You just have to.
Like, one of the things I've noticed in this game is that when you jump, you just rock it. Yeah, there's like no, heft. You just kind of go. But it's not without being controlled or balanced in any way, because I know there's an area later in the game which can be frustrating, but they've actually spaced out the parts well.
You have much to learn, Raziel.
Okay.
When you
apparently I
are
missed one.
ready, this barrier will be dissolved.
Shut up.
Gotta eat the other Slua.
I know.
Just stand in one spot and just hold it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they'll come to you.
Yeah, I just didn't see that he was around still. Yeah, if you think Spideris with his ass doors or something, wait till you see Zephon.
Oh, Sappho.
You like spiders and ass doors? I can show you spiders and ass doors.
We'll show you spiders and ass doors.
Oh yeah, you want to meet Zephon. I can tell. You look so excited. You want to meet Zephon.
These portals are your conduit
That's really
between
great.
the
I'm glad you're
spectrum
getting
and
into the
material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored.
We're just looking at our video.
You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
So here comes one of the best, I want to say, aspects of this game, is that you basically have two exact same areas in the same game, because they have to make the spectral realm and the material realm. But one of the best things they did in this game is that there is no loading screen in between those two. It just changes.
And there's also no death.
Yeah, you just kind of start up from wherever you can.
And as you can see, it warps things all funny looking.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Inconsequential.
Yep.
Okay, this wall is a special wall. You'll notice that it looks like paper towel. There's a reason for that.
It's a paper towel wall. It
It's
absorbs
not.
the water. You have to
It's
drag
not.
it over to this pool.
You
It's
are
not.
young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world.
He's water soluble. That must mean he's
Be
a
aware
compressed
that
powder.
in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Okay, spiders, we done?
For the longest time, I always says that it never has or lived, but actually it's no heft or lift. For the longest time.
I swear I'm not being incompetent with the buttons. They're just not always responding to me.
What
You have to
are
be
these
really
creatures?
facing a thing to use it.
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Ignore what that looks like.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
And honestly, this part is annoying.
Let's go into the sunbeam.
I knew my
Oh, yeah.
opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close
Their armor
as soon
has
as it is
nipples on it.
cleaved.
Back
Vampires need only fear those
No
wounds
nipples.
that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Oh, we had a little bit of a skip there.
Yeah.
Suit to suit.
Alright.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel.
Draw it
You
in
will be
quickly while I
compelled
talk to you and
follow.
don't let you move.
Yeah, I always found that stupid. And just a second later, it starts deteriorating.
Hi, dead guy.
Hi, Bud Man. How did you get over here? Why are you here?
Bouncy on the dead guy. Right on his chest.
His ribcage is like a little trampoline.
He's so springy and rotten now.
Bouncy, bouncy. He's cut. My boots are covered in
Your
mush.
physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Yeah, well...
Push it.
Forgot to push the box. I don't remember where I'm taking it. Over there, I
Right there,
see.
yep. Right there.
Yeah, one little minor annoying thing is that I can't look up. And pretty much everything is up.
Yeah. Which is why it was very essential that we have those buttons work. In fact, we should test those when you get a chance. Should be both shoulder buttons.
Pardon me, dead man.
Excuse me, dead man.
If I cough or burp a lot during this, you're just gonna have to excuse me. Okay, that was clearly not where I was supposed to take
Yeah,
it.
you're just supposed to take it towards the center.
Okay, both shoulder buttons.
D-pad.
Ah.
Yep.
Finally.
So since we can do that, we're all set. No
Yeah.
need to stop the stream briefly just to fix up the controls or anything like that. We're all set.
Of course, you can grab hold of the box and just drag it, but
Push it. Bop it.
I also don't feel like
Twist it. Scream at it. Ah!
it just reminds me of burps.
Little birds. Budgie budgies.
Birdies. I'm gonna get a conure. I'm going to get a conure. Some conure. And yes, I know, before anyone wants to be like, you're gonna regret that. Oh look, a burp.
The sanctuary
Yes, I know
of the
they're loud.
clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
I see a stab flower.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Another funny thing from my childhood, when he said the decay you see, like the decay as you see it, I heard it as a child as an acronym. The DKUC. The DCOC.
Oh yeah, by the way, another flaw to this game is that to kill things, you essentially disarm yourself, and they will give you multiple enemies at a time.
Which is very essential to have some of the glyphs, because you can just instantly kill a whole room of enemies. But energy is kind of scarce, so you have to kind of pick and choose what you want to use. But I think the glyphs were kind of an afterthought, though, because a lot of them operate very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you want to kill anything in the room, just use Fire Glyph over and over again, and you're all set.
Oh yeah, you can also set shit on fire. You can throw these rocks over here, and you can do stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yep, the weapon variance is pretty good. And of course, stealth kills are a thing. So stealth is also an option. There are just so many ways to play through this game, it's just absolutely amazing.
Well, the Dumahim are also big and slow, so if you just want to run past them, you can also do that.
Oh yeah, and there's, of course, different types of enemies with different kinds of characteristics.
Yeah.
And different methods of fighting, I would assume. Because you have... You're just storing it right there?
Yeah.
Save it for later?
Oh wait, I can take that with me, can I?
Yeah, you can take it and open up doors.
I forgot. Like I said, I haven't played this in probably almost a year, so... Excuse me, I'm old and forgetful.
And little Duma over there noticed you.
Good for him, I don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit? He gives a shit. He gives
that's
two
his
shits.
problem.
He gives you one big fist of his shit.
Well, you know what? He's gonna be eating that. I'm gonna make him a Fur Affinity account.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna sign him up.
Sign him up, and then he's going to get newsletters that he doesn't want to see. And then we're going to send his email to other spam accounts, so that way all he gets is spam emails and he can't find his important college acceptance letters.
I'm so glad Fur Affinity doesn't have newsletters.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's good.
I'm honestly beginning to resent the furry fandom. Even though I still like drawing anthros, I still like uploading my art there, but I don't know. You know, yeah, they expect a certain kind, okay?
Same thing with DeviantArt or any art place, really.
It's worse on Fur Affinity, there's no way around it.
Of course, fads will come and go, but there's just some that always stay strong. And it's not just the anime art that was always popular since 2007. It's just always the same crap over and over again. Not literal, but sometimes literal.
Often literal.
Often literal, yeah.
To be quite fucking honest, I'm sick of seeing gaped open, dirty asses. Pardon me, but, you know...
Well, it's funny because we're going into a gaped open, you know, earth asshole right up here.
Yeah...
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss. My tomb and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Yeah, so basically this, is what influenced where I put my house in Animal Crossing New Leaf.
To the west of the lake.
Yes, because I wanted to be just like the cutie blue chicken wing. Boneless chicken wing.
Do you want to tell people about your first impressions about this game when I first showed you?
I was not interested about it because it was vampires and that sounded boring and he looked boring. But then he became so cute. Look at him.
They're just like, ugh, vampires. I don't like those very much nowadays. And then he dies like in the first scene and comes back and you're just like, ah.
I don't like stereotypical, you know, portrayals of vampires. That's offensive to those who have photosensitivity and garlic sensitivity. I'm not kidding, by the way. But that's not important. We don't need to focus on that.
Two adults try to ambush.
Yep. You can just lure over one, that's fine.
I see there's statues of what could have depicted a Raziel, but they're a little destroyed. What I like to do is just bash him with a rock because it's just so hilarious. Just run up to him and just go bimp, and then the rock breaks, and then you can just pick him up and throw him somewhere. Just instantly stuns them.
I would like to have a stab flower like this. Honestly, their punching animation reminds me of that gorilla that they took a picture of right before he punched the photographer. Gorillas are cute. And then there's that one where people were filming them and the gorilla just gently grabbed them by the ankle and dragged them away. I like gorillas.
Utter desolation.
And a band. They're cool.
My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot.
Don't talk about excrement in my fucking stream.
I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
But yeah, his house was destroyed because people didn't like him.
I see you back there, fatty.
And this is where the demo was, so you can compare the footage from earlier to the gameplay right here. And like I said, it's not as muddy. It's a lot more clear.
I just need to back up so I can see those guys.
You gonna do a little stealth stab?
Might as fucking well.
He's already aimed on one. There you go.
That would be too much trouble to,
Run back and get another spear. Or to deal with them.
I don't want to deal with both of them. This game is not well equipped for that.
Well, if you run back, there's two spears.
I know, but I want my stab flower. It's
you
mine.
Want the stab flower.
It's mine.
It's your stab flower.
It was always my favorite.
This is my stab flower, and it was made for me. But you just knocked him in the fire. That's a good.
Good.
That's a good one.
He deserved it.
Also, another aspect of this game.
Oh yeah, you can throw the vases, but as you were saying.
It's like a rock. But what you can do to enemies is that if you don't take their souls, they'll fade away. But say if you've impaled them, the soul fades away, and you take the spear out of them again after the soul has faded, they'll come right back up.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're set on fire, they'll never come back.
There it is. My neck tattoo. I know I talk about it a lot, but I love it. Sometimes I legit forget I paid for that. Because it's like, oh, I'm so lucky to have this. I forget I asked for it. Well, I didn't pay for it. You got it for me as a birthday present.
So technically, you got it.
Yeah, but I just keep forgetting that it's something I asked for. And it's like, I'm so lucky to have this.
It's a good idea that you've picked the spot that you got it at, because there's not a whole lot of neck movement there unless you can wiggle your ears like a goddamn octopus tentacle. So you don't have to worry about it, bleeding out or anything like that. Minimal touch-ups, for years to come for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that guy's distracting me easily.
I'm not scared of him. He's a little baby bitch.
He is. And alternatively, you can also just, throw him in the water. That's over there. And a little bit of a spoiler. Geographical spoiler. Just that I know this game very well.
Who fucking cares about geographical spoilers? If anybody comes on my channel complaining about that shit, I'll go to their house and I'll be like, hey, don't comment anymore.
Don't comment anymore. I find your comments annoying. Oh, he cut it in half. He was a busy boy.
That was rude.
How can he poop now that his stomach is far away from his poop? I mean, his butt.
It's far away from his poop.
Here's a riddle for you guys. It's so far, but yet so close. It's your intestinal tract.
His poop.
His poop.
His poop.
It's poop.
This live stream contains too much
Excrement.
Yes.
And when he said there'll be no excrement on my stream, breaks the rule like a few minutes later.
That's your fault.
Not my fault.
Shut up.
Nope.
Butthead.
Don't call me a butthead.
Butthead walnut.
Who you calling a butthead walnut?
You are a fucking walnut and not a proud pistachio like me.
But you made us dress up as pistachios. In a drawing, but,
I wanted to draw pistachios.
Why do you like pistachios so much?
They look weirdy.
Do you think the souls taste like pistachio or Sprite?
I think they taste like Sprite. They look like Sprite.
Yes. As a kid, I always thought that souls taste like Sprite, so I always think that souls taste of lemon and lime.
When I was a kid, I thought Satan was trying to break into my house, so I tried to poison him. I'm not kidding about that. That legit happened.
Weed killer, ant killer, and
Toadstools, yeah.
Toadstools.
Because my parents were the sort that tried to raise me to be religious, but would never actually explain to me why things were wrong to do. They were always like, oh, God's gonna be mad, Satan's gonna get you. And one day I was in a bad mood. I was being a smartass, wasn't having it. And my mom and sister took it upon themselves to make scary noises around the house and pretend like it was Satan breaking in. And that was traumatic, and I didn't want him breaking in the house and bothering my family anymore, so I was gonna poison him.
Imagine if you were, say, a tidbit braver, and say wherever they were making the noises, you go and investigate and find your sister doing whatever, and you'd be like, "Sister, are you Satan?"
She is.
She is Satan.
She definitely is.
We'll be able to manipulate that later, but very late in the game, which is just, yeah, it's easily forgettable, to be honest.
Honestly, it's hard to tell where I'm going because I'm not good with directions and all the ways to go in this game. Same.
You just have to go up the stairs and go up to the switch.
Yeah.
The rear
that's
D-pad
right.
switch.
You need Dumas' fucking thing to do that.
Yeah, to move the,
Dumas has the weirdest fucking ability that makes no sense.
which never makes a reappearance again, which is what I'm thankful for. Although it was kind of useful for just running around your enemies, so... Well, what it does is that you make this blue ribbon when you start running around in circles, and when you complete the circle with the ribbon, it just kind of... I think they call it binding, where basically you instantly stun things, or you can manipulate an object to turn it. So what they did is that they just removed that completely in later games and just allowed Raziel just to move things.
Ain't there a Rahabim down here?
Oh no. We're gonna fight the Malkayans.
Malkayans, that's right. I thought there was Rahaven.
Oh no. Rahavens will be, well, more
Stepflower
close.
Twins.
Stepflower Twins. Oh yeah, if
That's our wrestling name.
Raziel's throw is infinite.
Yeah.
No! Please!
Oh no, polygonal man. My toes are in the wall.
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Basically, vampire zombies, so ghouls essentially. The Malkayans, similar to the Duhmats in their fighting style, but however they can burrow. It's kind of interesting why, well, that they start us out with the adult ones first instead of fighting the fledglings. Because we'll fight the fledglings first, and honestly, those guys look a lot more bloodier.
These are annoying because they just fucking pop out of the ground.
Yeah, they're easy to take down, but they're easy to recover. Now, I just want you to make sure you don't attack the human that's up ahead.
Right, because I did that once, and then I hit him, and I realized he was a human, and that I'd hurt him, and I panicked, and I hurt him some more, and I don't know how that made sense in my panicked mind, but I killed him.
Yep, just run right past him. Just jump up those two rocks. Yep, there he is. He's just a...
I'm saving you from me!
Yep.
Does that look like anything to
This
you?
charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's
It's a
clan.
wet poop.
To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Yes. Look, I was like, am I really gonna defile this grave for fledglings?
Of course I am.
Of course I am.
Yeah, Malchiah's interesting. It's one hell of a first boss fight, too, because
Oh yeah.
it definitely sets the bar for the kind of brutality to expect in the game, but honestly, nothing beats the boss fight itself, though. But you do learn that...
None of the others are as bad as that one. But tell you fucking what, that one is like borderline traumatic.
Oh, yeah. I think as a kid, I kind of stopped playing immediately afterwards and then went back a few hours later.
I found it absolutely scary. Not the ending is the bad part, but just, I don't know, you get trapped in an area with him and it's scary.
It's so scary.
Okay. Yeah, the fucking camera angles fight with you the entire game, so.
Oh, yes.
Have we got anybody watching?
Nobody yet, but
Turds?
they'll come around, don't worry.
Watch me, turds. I'm a small YouTuber. You don't know who I am, but you're gonna die.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Yep, they're just slowly decaying. Which, of course, if they're decaying, there's gotta be a way to keep them alive, right?
Yeah.
And not just, ingesting blood to continue their lifespan, that's for sure. And I'm not gonna continue that commentary until, we see Malchiah himself.
You'll see him. You'll regret it, but you'll see him.
So here's our first fledglings, and yeah, they're smaller, but they also look, they also look more zombified.
There you go, Boyle.
They both faded away into nothing. Just like a terrible angel's kiss.
We got it.
Best part.
Oh yeah, this fun staircase. I've had dreams about receiving this stairwell for Christmas. I threw a baby off of it. Because it was just this staircase in my yard, and it didn't lead to anywhere, but I don't know why there was a baby present. I didn't like the baby, so I went over here to the edge and I threw him off. And he died. It was all in all a very nice dream.
Woo! That's the reason why to play the game. Stream's over. Game's over. We got to the stairs.
Look, his home's stuck.
What?
The sun.
Oh.
You remember, right?
I remember. They have a weirdy fucking sun.
Yeah.
I have to say that because what kind of sun out there has like active, sun ray tentacle thingamajiggies that just stick out?
I reckoned it was just a stylized way to draw the sun.
I guess.
Okay. Gonna look around our neck.
If you want to save yourself a step ahead of time, you can move that box over to that outcropping over there.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. It
Why
like
else
saves you
would
like one step.
Why else would I be looking around there?
I don't know. Maybe you're looking for Jesus.
I found mine.
It's the stab flower.
It's Raziel.
Oh.
He is Jesus, basically.
He came back from the dead too. Maybe not 3 days afterwards, but
Yeah, and
he came back.
He got killed because he made some people mad. I'm not
yeah.
going over there.
Yeah, those are just buried Malchiams.
I hate this part, by the way, and I'm bad at it, so excuse me if I continue to be. By the way, crouch on ledges and you won't fall.
Yay. Yeah, there's never a way to sneak kill the Malchiam that's on the shore. Well, unless you know exactly where to throw your stab flower across from the map.
That's okay, I'm not scared of him. Look at him, he looks like a dumbass. And he just died, so he's incompetent.
You could say he's borderline brain dead.
He is. He suffers from vast and profound incompetence. Because he died.
And he's dead.
And he's dead now.
There's a Malchiam in there.
Yeah, I mean, he's there now.
When there's not, when there's not. He's an opportunistic fighter.
Yeah, he is.
If you jump on the coffin, he won't be able to reach you. Okay.
Well, I'm not scared of him because he's a bitch. He's a binch. And I will do him a pinch.
But that wasn't a pinch, that was a stab. Impellation.
I can't tell the difference.
So you can't tell the difference between pinching somebody and just impaling them.
No, and I don't have to. It's 2018, I am Native American, and I can do whatever I want. Yes, I fucking will. Did I jump off here?
No.
No.
You walk off there. It's a ramp.
Oh. Like I said, the camera angles in this game are not friendly. Now, why do I have a memory of a random misplaced Rahavim that's somewhere around? That guy's Chari.
Yep, that would be one of the Malchiams that have just been burned.
He's Chari.
He's supposed to be a warning of what's to come.
Yeah.
It's like, oh hey, something died here, and we had nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
And since he's burned, and when you burn an enemy and their soul goes away, they stay gone forever.
Oh yeah, I remember what I need to do. See that? The
Beware,
environment
Raziel.
warps.
These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
I fucking hate the Wraiths.
Yep, they're also kind of terrifying.
They are terrifying, that's why I hate them.
So, in the first game, you have these Wraiths. Second game, they've been omitted. But the third game, they can change them completely. Oh, you got him before he could make that death howl.
He started, it was just quiet. I guess this is goodbye, Stafflower.
Well, you get to pick him up when you leave.
Well, it's traumatic
Come
for
back.
now.
Leave and come back, I mean.
Shush. Let me have my moment.
Okay, you had your moment.
Shut up. Stop talking to me.
Because I want to.
Good point. Camera angles, man. I cannot fucking see. Okay.
Other way.
That way.
The other way.
That way.
That way. The other way is a bunch of bullshit.
I'm sure people are gonna be like, you didn't really play this game because you don't know which way to go. Listen, I'm bad with directions. I get lost all the fucking time.
There's a black puzzle.
This way.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the neighbors are deciding to use vehicles outside when they are not wanted.
We're gonna use our vehicles and there's nothing you can do about it.
Grab the damn box. But yeah, I'm not wanted. I'm going to. I'm not wanted. I'm gonna go out and use my vehicle because it's inconvenient.
I'm going to be a nuisance to the whole neighborhood. I have my paintball guns and I'm just gonna shoot it up into the air. And then paintballs just fall upon everybody in the whole neighborhood. Hits a kid in the soft spot. Dies instantly. Mother horrified. But they don't know where it came from.
Yeah. By the way, just casual thing I thought I'd just put out there. Horses don't want to be shot with paintballs. Don't do that.
Since apparently you need other people to state that now.
Yeah, there's this one mare called Lily. She's real old. She's a good girl. Her owner put that upon her. She got rescued. I think someone adopted her. I don't remember whomst. What do I do from here?
You upset the scales.
Oh yeah, the scales.
Yep. There's one on each side.
Let's see. Which one?
Just whichever one you want up.
I'm sorry. Like I said, people probably think I haven't really played this game, but I'm just not good at it.
Don't doubt yourself.
I'm not good at this game. It's my favorite game. That doesn't mean I'm good at it.
So here's a good example of why not to let... Yeah, they pretty much put you in a corner right here with what you have to do. Because you have to kill Malchiams, but all you have is your claws. But oh, a corpse with a stabbing implement is available.
Yeah.
And it's the only one.
Let's see, I need a second. Damn it. Move. What was I supposed to do here?
You're supposed to pee your pants.
Fuck off. Help me or don't.
Okay. So there's 2 blocks in the area. You have to put them in to the holes. Or, if I remember correctly, there's actually 1 block in the area. For some reason I'm thinking there's 2. Okay, there's only 1 block. You have to push the block down in that pit to bring it up to those stairs to push it into the hole. Yep, there's the block. Push it into the hole to open up the gate, and then that way you can go to Spectral Realm and go on the scale that you tipped upwards to make it across.
I wonder.
If you could flip it over that small ledge.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it will not let you. It's been the case for many years, which I did find is bullshit for the longest time, but they really push you in that corner to fight the Malkayams with releasing a very special one.
Nah. But you can run over him with it.
It's possible. I think I'll most likely just push him around.
Let's play a new game called Fuck Off and Leave Me Alone. You stinky bitch.
These guys probably smell like a warm turtle tank.
Gross.
I've actually had some people show up to my workplace.
That smell like worm
Warm turtle tanks. No, but someone did come up with the blackest teeth I've ever seen and had the worst smelling breath.
Can you please grab the box?
Smelled like rotten corn.
Yes, good for you, sir. Okay, I see you, you bitch.
Did you notice me yet?
Yes.
Finally. That's one way to do it. I mean, you have to go spectral eventually. So having low health at this point, it's inconsequential.
Everything is inconsequential when you don't care. Dang it. I fell.
But we'll see those special enemies later on, since you don't want to deal with them.
I don't want to deal with it. Damn it!
I
I was trying to grab that, and now I have to deal with the stinky bitch again.
I'm sorry for laughing.
You should be. Hoop-de-doo, this thing's in here.
Yeah, they smack you once and they're like, I'm draining your health rapidly.
Quit it. Now who consumed Hoopst? Who consumes Hoopst? Where's the fucking swirly?
There should be one in this room. There it is.
I will shove an axe. It's not my line to steal, that's from a bird.
We quote birds a lot.
I love birds.
Well, let's hope he doesn't.
Ah! Oh my god, I almost picked that up.
Actually, I don't see his corpse there. I wonder if it disappeared because the Wraith did.
Yes. Mine.
Alright, that's one way to deal with that. Okay. Learned something new today.
Go Spectral, kill the Wraith. Makes your life a little easier. And don't mind if I do.
So yeah, the corpse that was already impaled, that belonged to that Wraith that we just killed in the Spectral Realm. When you have a Wraith re-inhabit a corpse, they come back still with that need to consume souls. So they'll basically resurrect them. They'll be like a regular enemy, but instead of just attacking you and only attacking you to cause damage, these guys will also attack you and drain your health, much like the Wraiths. Which can be very annoying when there's Aphonians. Because those guys are asses.
Stefan and his kids, you know what?
They ain't doing anything right.
They ain't living right.
They ain't living right. You could say they quite live in the opposite of anything that is remotely decent.
Fucking finally, that took me way too long. Sorry about that. Hey, burnt guy. Let's get
It's
this
just
sweet
that
shit
flower.
out here. I want it.
You have to go special again, though.
Anybody else here like Peppa Pig? Like, pardon my age, I just enjoy watching Peppa Pig. Anyway, my point being, George cries weird. Just tears kind of come from the top section of his head. That's all I'm saying.
We'll have to stay special. But another weird thing about kids crying weird, you get the strained criers, you know, the ones that sound like they are trying to take a shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the ones that just seriously sound like they're going "ee" the whole time. And I make fun of these kids because, you know, I gotta deal with them at the goddamn pet store.
We make fun of all kids because we hate them.
Just wait a few seconds, yep, there you go. Yeah, you have to wait for your health to get up to full in order to materialize. You already regenerate health in the spectral realm. It'll just take a little while, but it is very possible. No, at some points I just had to wait for it to regenerate anyway, just to get it right. The blocks are to your right. There they are. You can push one in right away. Just the other one you have to flip around. It's a shame they got rid of the whole block puzzles after the first.
I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I did not like Soul Reaver 2 or Defiance was okay. I liked it more than Soul Reaver 2, but I don't like either of them as much as I like this.
Huh. Should allow you to push them, but I guess not. We have a torch now.
Cool. What an exciting happenstance.
Oh, wee. What makes it click like that? As a kid, I always thought it was like a salty cracking. I was a weird kid.
Yeah. Let's see, I need it to face this way, so... Be great if I could see myself.
Yeah, you go.
There I go.
Yes. Up the ramp of victory. Imagine if there's always a victorious ramp whenever you're done with anything.
I wouldn't like that because I don't want to go up a ramp. I'm lazy.
Okay. What if it's like a conveyor belt? Well, then again, it would have to be a little concerned where that conveyor belt's going.
Yeah. Could you?
Flip.
I don't know why I wanted to roll it off.
He flipped his block. He flipped his block.
It'll be okay. Yeah, I didn't push it all the way in there.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Woo! Yep, that's right, everybody. We did all of that to get an additional block. stack 2 blocks on top of each other. Aren't you proud, Razzie?
For purposes which I do not remember.
To get to Malkayam's home.
I don't even know which way I'm going.
You have to jump down. Move the blocks over to that pillar over there.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. They don't stay here.
Yep, they don't stay there.
Like I said, I promise I've really played this game many times.
Well, it's a good thing you have me as a walkthrough, basically.
Yeah, because I have generally no idea where I'm ever going, so...
You don't know where you're at.
How about that? Gotcha, the cockatoo. Sorry.
Just felt like it was appropriate to quote him, that's all.
Yeah. I'm just stating where it came from because everybody should be watching him.
Instead of us right now?
Why are you even watching my live stream? I have 1 subscriber. You need to go watch Gotcha. He's a good boy.
He'll get your attention.
Watch Gotcha the cockatoo. Watch Pebble the crazy cockatoo. Watch Buttons the cockatoo. Watch Eric the legend, who's a bare-eyed cockatoo. Whomst else? Harley and Max. They're both fun.
Peaches.
Beaches.
Who do you say is your favorite cockatoo?
Oh, hard question. Sorry, Gotcha was the first I started watching. I gotta give it to him.
I'm gonna have to say Eric because, well,
Yeah,
he's just an Australian sassy boy.
Yeah, I honestly wanted to pick him because he is so funny.
He always tells things to go away. He wants things to not be near his house.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Like us.
He doesn't want bastard things in the yard.
It's not a bastard thing, it's a wallaby. Bastard thing!
And the time he was just throwing coins out of a dish while his owners pleaded with him to stop, and he's just like, "Stop, Eric!" as he continues doing it.
Yeah, bimp.
It
stunned him.
Blood come out.
It's funny how sunlight's always near fledglings when fledglings can be instantly killed by sunlight.
I think that's why, in case you disarm yourself.
Yeah.
Alright, boyos. Into the beam. Into the beam. Into the beam. No, not me. Into the beam.
Into the beam. Into the beam. Do it. Into the beam. Into the beam!
Well, you can still do this.
Just carry him over. Into the beam.
I said into the beam, boyos.
Yep. And that's how you skin a cat. Vampire.
Or a Kain.
Or Malkaya. Whatever. Moving on. You ready for the punches up ahead? Bimp.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Die or something.
You're not my friend. Go away or something.
I had a dream about the characters from this game once. I was trying to roll boulders into one of the bonfires, and there was a Dumahim nearby that I was just complaining to about someone called Annie that I don't like. And, this news reporter guy came up and started interviewing us, and he's like, "So does talking to the Dumahim help you feel better?" And I just turned around and went, "No!"
Weren't your hands broken in that
Yes,
dream?
they were broken, and I was trying to fucking roll boulders into a bonfire while complaining about a bitch called Annie.
Fucking Annie.
I haven't checked on her in a while, but I'm sure she's still just as stupid as I remember.
She'll never learn. Yeah, that's just one of the main things that we have said against some artists on all sorts of different artistic platforms. It's not just on one platform at a time. It's just that when you find a lot of people on there There are people who are money obsessed and do stupid things with their, their financing. And one of those people, not to give out any descriptions of them or anything like that, but Annie is one of these people, and we see them try to do commission after commission after commission, and then later on you could see them complaining about purchasing something that was expensive or something that's really frivolous and superficial. So it's like, okay, you're complaining about this, but you keep putting yourself in these situations. So really, it's your fault for putting yourself into these things.
Mostly subscription boxes and...
You don't need to hurt that human.
I know. Mostly subscription boxes and character artwork. Hello, guy. Thank you.
You can get some souls from him, but you can also just leave him be. It's just easier to play the game when the humans aren't going to run away from you or attack you.
Let's see. Yeah, character art subscription boxes. They keep buying that shit, and then they're like, oh, I need to take some emergency commissions because I can't afford rent. But then they
you have to put the gears together.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, I'm too depressed to do the commissions. I'm sorry, but I already spent your money.
Yeah. They're definitely the kinds of people that get money first, and then you may get your commission later, which is the other thing that I really don't like about them. Also, this place has my favorite weapon, the pipe.
Yeah, the pipe.
The pipe.
It's the only one.
It's just a pipe. Yeah, you can tear pipes out of the walls and use them as a spear. A lot of weapons in this game. But however, they are generally all the same weapon type. You don't get swords until the second game, and...
You get a sword, and it's your sword, and if you get hit even once, they take it away.
Yeah. Sort of like the projectile power in Legend of Zelda. In fact, a lot of people compared the very first game of the Legacy of Kain series to an adult version of Legend of Zelda. Which, I guess I can't complain. I mean, it's in a top-down perspective in the classic form, and then you could just find items that are required in order for having progression, and as well as reaching up to a goal, and, should I mention the time traveling?
No. The game's old, I don't think. There's the pipe, by the way.
That's a pipe.
I'm not gonna bother taking it because I have a stab flower.
Out of the door you came out of, there should be a, Kain in the room.
In here?
Yep.
Oh well.
Well, I should say two. I always remember there's at least an enemy in the room, but not how many there are. Oh, he's opportunistic.
I know.
He's like that guy you don't want to deal with. You look like a problem. Go away.
And now he is on a fancy toothpick like a little hors d'oeuvre.
He's a little cheese cube.
Although I think an hors d'oeuvre has to be on a cracker, but I don't know the word for the other little thing.
Snacks?
Stupid little snacks that are too small and not filling and fancy people think they need. You don't need tiny snacks. You're not fancy with your tiny snacks.
Now you can flip the switch. Ooh, elevator.
Yeah. I gotta go get boxes.
Boxes.
Ooh-wee, another blessing.
Actually, first, let's go through there.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this is here.
Put the boxes underneath. Yeah, it turns out that elevator is supposed to go all the way down, but the problem is something's blocking it.
Something's blocking it. Let's go down the dirt hole. It's a door. Different dirt hole.
It's a different dirt hole.
Oh,
Are you heading back up?
oh yeah, I turned around. Because the gate was shut the way I tried to go, and I can't find what I'm supposed to be doing.
You're supposed to drag the blocks of fire to your left and right.
Oh, that's right.
You gotta burn down the supports that are blocking the
Everyone
elevator.
just fucking excuse me. I'm stupid and I don't remember where I'm going.
Sometimes I forget where I'm. What? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's a thingy behind there.
I thought he just trying to just climbed up on a straight up wall.
He might. He's old enough to. This is a dangerous thing to do.
Oh yeah, especially when it's to make an elevator drop down.
He's a brave pup.
Brave bump. Bump.
Pup,
Bump.
pup,
Bump.
pup.
Here we go.
I'm just gonna ignore the fact I just ran through that hot fire.
And over this hot fire. Oh, he's a magic man.
Yes, a magic man.
Alright, should be able to push the elevator back down. Oh wait, there's one more.
Yeah,
Shit, we only did 3, not 4 just yet. Oh my god.
I know what I'm doing every once in a while.
Oh yeah, it does it on by slamming down. Now you have to arrange the boxes.
Yeah, unfortunately. You know, since the puzzles are all just a bunch of moving boxes, and the combat's not even that good, what do I even like about this game?
The adventure.
Yeah, that's probably it. Oh shit, I did not move that right.
You made it take another one spot.
That was rude.
He's assigned seat. I hate assigned seating back in elementary school because they usually put me next to a kid I don't like. Now, I know this is normally the reason why a lot of people don't like assigned seating, but the thing is, I like to be in the back in elementary school because I didn't want to be near anybody. But then when they assigned seat everybody, because everyone else ruined it for, well, everybody, yeah, except for me, because I was in the back minding my own goddamn business. But everybody else would just, you know, make it such a hassle to keep the fuck quiet for the teacher to speak over them and keep our focus. But I would just stay in the back. But then I am stuck in between the kids that ruined it for everybody, with them yapping and hollering and hooting, and I'm just like, I'd rather be in the back by myself.
And I did not do the public school. I did for a while. I did
Nothing to
not
write
like
home about, really.
It wasn't, and I did not like.
Turns out a lot of the kids over at your school were delinquents,
Delinquents and illiterate. Yeah.
and yet you were teaching me about basic grammar.
I taught myself how to do everything. I taught myself to read, tell time, do my shoelaces up, and all this. Nobody ever really taught me shit. I'm kind of surprised I can talk.
Probably figure that out yourself too.
Probably.
Well, I know most kids do it anyway.
Seeing as apparently when I was little I referred to my mom and dad by their first names and swore a lot.
You were just like Bart Simpson.
I'm going the wrong damn way again.
Going the wrong way, Daniel.
Not,
No one was named Daniel.
I'm not Daniel. I am now, I guess.
No, you're not.
You've renamed me.
We know I renamed you as Garth in your dreams, apparently.
I keep having the same recurring dream. I've had it like 3-4 times that you legally changed my name to Garth, and I don't know why. I don't know why you have the power to legally change my name. I don't know why it keeps being that one.
We haven't even watched Wayne's World together.
I've never seen that. My ankle just popped real loud. I don't know if anybody else heard that. There's the bitch. It's scary time.
Show yourself, creature.
No, you don't want him to.
Do you not recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Yeah, you're pretty ugly.
Kaya.
Yes, brother. You should have stayed where the master sent you, Raziel. You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
He does have horrid lips.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
Okay, scary, scary, scary.
You know how to do this?
I vaguely do, but TBH, OMG, I'm literally shaking right now.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. I'm very scared though.
Here you go.
Oh, he's gross. Oh, he's gross. Oh, he's gross. Oh my god, he's chasing me. Okay. I remember I trap him in the doors, but I don't remember to what end.
You stab him twice.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna take some time.
Oh, he's so gross though.
So yeah, there you go.
Run
Just,
fucking away from him.
Just release it when I say there you go.
I'm sorry, he's he's so gross.
So yeah, my theory is that in order for him to continue living, he had to make an amalgamation of creatures upon himself.
Okay, but can you jump?
Sometimes.
Not you. Shush.
Shish kebab.
Get in here, you
There you
ugly
go.
lizard.
You can just jump over him here.
Why can't I just go?
True fear.
I'm sorry, I hate him.
We all hate him.
He's so yucky. Why does he look like that? Yucky.
The ugliest vampire I've ever seen.
Better fucking get a new episode of the Ghost House soon. Not that.
So you can see what Malkaya's doing there.
Yeah, he goes through bars.
Yep, he could phase through.
Which,
There
you
you
know. It's not even like a spoiler or anything. You eat his soul when you get that power to do that.
Yep. Which we're about to do soon.
Yes.
You just gotta...
Ah! Ah!
Just gotta get him in the center. You gotta put him through the food processor. I would pay attention to Raziel's head bobs. Gotta make sure he's in there first.
He's not.
He's quite opposite of in there.
I don't even know where the fucking rollie is.
I'll just focus on getting Malkaya in there first. Because once he phases in, he can't phase back out. He'll be too weak to do so. Alright, you go back to where you first ran into him.
Yeah, I just gotta find that fucking thing. Where did that thing go?
It's right there, where you first ran into him.
Oh.
Opposite side. Okay, turn back around. It's right there.
Sorry. Everything's so brown I can't see. Yes, can opener.
Tell me, Malkaya, where can I find Kain?
The Master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded.
Can opener. See?
Unreleased.
Hell of a first boss, isn't it?
That's some shit you get from Clive Barker. No, not Clive Barker. Yeah, Clive Barker.
T-posing.
You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to
Standing
this?
bottom.
A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Malkaya's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
Yay. Unfortunately, this is the end of Stabflower in this area.
Might be.
Yeah, there's a way to throw it through the bars.
I'm just gonna try this for a minute. Nah. And now you can T-pose through the gate.
As soon as Raziel decides not to slip inside against the bars, like a wet noodle.
Yeah, he does that. He's a silly child. But we all love him. If anyone says differently, I'll find you and I'll come to your house and I'll be like, hey, don't talk to me ever again.
This again? That's how you're gonna stop everybody? You're just gonna locate them and then just be like, stop it. Stop it. Get some help.
Yes. I'll come to your house, but I won't kill you. I'll just tell you to stop. And I'll kill you.
Let's not make death threats throughout the internet now.
I'm not being serious. What is this, fucking Canada? Are you fucking actual?
Oh, Canada. You're going downhill fast like California.
California is the new Canada.
Yeah. Because it's illegal to... Well, it's no longer illegal to knowingly infect people with STDs. Don't you think any sort of legislator will be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have, affect our public health of our population of, I don't know, the people who vote us in? Oh no, we should be fine.
I went the wrong damn way, didn't I?
Just gotta find a material spot. It's up there. Second floor.
Yeah, I gotta climb for it.
Eh.
Climb what, though? There's no way out of here.
There is.
No, there isn't. Be quiet.
Be quiet, there just isn't. Well, I guess you could high jump on those torches right there, or go up the way you came in. Pumped you on the head.
There we go.
There we go.
I just have to figure out where I'm actually going.
Up.
Don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at
Don't
you.
laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at you.
Don't.
You just have to find your pathway to get back up there.
I'm looking for it.
It should be in one of the holes.
You tell me where to look for it.
Alright, I guess I won't help you then.
Walnut.
Don't call me a walnut.
Obstinate walnut.
I'm not obstinate.
Obstinate walnut. Always gotta be a butthead and always gotta be a fucking walnut.
Oh, that's how you treat co-host?
I've had to be your co-host for years now. I don't know how many, but I've had to be your co-host. And now I am sitting on the left. Not that it matters because nobody can see us, but now I sit on the left.
You sit on the left chair.
We're not even on a chair.
Well, it's a big chair if you think about it.
We're on a bed.
We're on a bed. Small space.
Okay, I'm so lost.
Well, there should be a exit through one of the holes in the wall. Or
You mean the one that was down lower?
Yeah.
That went right back to where I was?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you just tell me when I was actually there?
You had to materialize first. That would be the way to Malkai. You can tell because it's darker.
Like I said, I swear I've played this game, I never know where I'm going.
Right. Now all you have to do is find that block you found earlier.
Oh yeah, that was over there. Vaguely.
Over there. At least I think so. Okay. We're just one turn away.
Is mine. Got a fresh, shiny new stab flower for all this trouble. I assume I'm going this. Well, there's an enemy. I must be.
Oh yeah, and thanks to the new ability, we can hit the first cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you have to do is just go outside, jump in the water, die, go through the gate.
Go outside the way I'm going.
Yes.
There's a sunbeam.
Sunbeam.
Sunbeams hurt my skin. I'm not joking. Remember that last time we went to go visit Chelsea and Mike, and because my arm was in the sun for like an hour on the car ride, it opened up a like weeping sore?
Beware, however. This hollow derelict is abandoned, but not uninhabited.
Basically, all Elder God is saying, hey, even though you killed the big baddie of the area, you're still going to have enemies here.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is just jump in that water and you'll be all right there.
You just had to dissolve a little. We are water soluble.
Water soluble, like sugar.
Water, of course. Little bug.
There. A health crest.
Swish. Circle pie.
These artifacts enhance your stamina, enabling you to prolong your material manifestation. Gather 5 to complete the emblem, and thereby augment your strength.
Yeah, words. Just eat the pie.
It's a slice of pie.
Circle pie. T-pose.
T-pose through everything. T-pose through the haters.
See, that's the power of T-posing. If you T-pose, you can do that. Try it at home, kids.
But against the fence while T-posing.
If that doesn't work, just do it longer.
Very simple puzzle. The kitten has sneezed.
Ibba. Her name's not Ibba, it's Ornifex. What a ugly bench. Not him. That.
Well, you got that right.
Raziel's not ugly. He's a cute little boneless chicken wing. And we love him very much. And if anybody says otherwise, I'll come to your house.
Do you know how to solve this puzzle?
Yeah, I just gotta... I think.
You push it like a block.
I'm trying to, he's just not grabbing it.
Just attack it.
Yeah, like I said, he's not grabbing it.
Gives it 2 pushes.
Yeah, because it was wobbling. It's turning red, and that's how you know it's working.
Things turn red. It's working.
Well, our microphone has a red light on right now.
Oh yes.
She's doing it a real big look.
Just reminds me of, I shoved a toothbrush up my butt. My father goes in and goes, what the statue's doing? What the fuck are you doing? Just to clarify, that's a vine.
And a big Skittle. We're gonna eat it. Num.
Once acquired, these glyphs empower you with elemental lore. Each spell exacts a sacrifice of energy, however. Use them sparingly and wisely.
Shut up, you don't know.
So now we can see and collect little orbs.
Yeah. There's another goddamn Slua. Walking around with their butt crack all showing. Not that we're doing any different, but I wish they had left him with some pants.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna tell me that those bandages on his arms stayed, but his pants did not?
Come back here. Come back here, Slua. Get the fuck back here. Get back here!
Ah, he's running away.
Oh, he's running away. You drank the Spritey boy.
Butt cracky boy.
Butt cracky Sprite boy. Look at him hobble.
I'm gonna break his fucking legs so you don't come back here.
You break them legs.
Dude, stop running away!
Stop running away.
You keep finding more!
Just more of them. Just
They run too fast!
Just leading you into more and more of them.
I don't even remember where I was trying to go.
Well, you're trying to leave, and this is the way to leave.
Hey, fuck all you guys, I'm leaving.
Okay, you guys, I'm going home. Not through the cave, but through that rumble back there. But we'll be going through that cave as soon as you learn how to
Could
climb.
you move, you bastard thing?
Bastard thing. Shoot!
Fucker's got some arms on him.
He's going to show you these hands are rated for E for everybody. But this game is rated M.
For, very good.
Yes. I rattled my teeth while going.
Stop it.
Vibration.
Stop it. This way? No, back to
Nope.
the whirlpool.
Back to the teleportation room and select the whirlpool gate. It's the first time we're teleporting, y'all.
Oh, you get excited because I'm
Ooh.
not.
Well, there are other places you can shift through the gates and get more circle pie pieces. Like if you go to Raziel's place, you can do a small puzzle, get another circle pie piece.
Let's get a circle pie piece.
Let's get the circle pie. That's not the Yeah.
Accidentally pushed the button. I'm sorry.
No loading screen whatsoever, and we just changed different locations altogether. If you guys are not just impressed by that, a PS1 game made back in 1999, then I don't know what you're doing.
I'm just 1 year older than this.
So all you have to do is just go back a little bit. Yep, that way. And just past that gate, to your left and to your right. Well, to your left and to your right is where your interest is. Yep, there's another piece right there, and right behind you there should be a block you can go to get up there. A tall block. Yes.
I'm so glad that the neighbor decided to operate machinery right outside our window the one day I'd been planning to do this.
Oh yeah, the outside's been quiet for like a very long time, and then all of a sudden, here's all this noise.
Not only that, but according to Twitter, there was like talk of YouTube being down earlier.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I mean, clearly it's not right now because I'm on it. But, like... I don't know. And why did I pick today to stream? Because I was too lazy to do it yesterday. Oh my god, what is he fucking doing out there? He needs to stop.
His tires are squeaking.
Well, he needs to go back in because he's an idiot.
If only we could have a studio location for all our YouTubing needs. But that would take some time.
I just wish we had a house.
Yeah.
That's all I want. A house.
I'll tell you what I want. I really want. I'll tell you what I really want. I want to actually afford things. Please, please.
Oh my god, you little idiot.
Just attack and free run.
I have been, he's fast.
Super fast.
Stop singing, goddamn.
I'm sorry that my voice is grating.
No, it's just, you're the only one singing and you're making it awkward.
Yeah, making it awkward. It's like a musical.
Stop.
Which is why I despise musicals.
I just wish you would stop singing.
Maybe I will.
Good, that's what I asked you to do.
Well, what if I don't? I got pinched! I got pinched!
Walnut.
A boost! A boost!
You walnut, nobody's coming to help you because you're a man and it's 2018.
It's illegal to be a man.
Yes, I can't pick that up right now because I don't need it. Where am I going again?
You are now going to... Well, there is another circle pie piece that you can get to at this time. And that is back where you fought the Dumahims, where that pool of water was.
Oh.
Yeah. You can kind of just walk over there. But you do have to go to the clan hall anyway.
This way?
Yes. But it's good to get all these pieces immediately as possible, so that way when you can finally get the next ones which require climbing, you can get that boost right away. Just throw them in frustration. This is the frustration I feel on a daily basis. Throw him. The torch. And you stab a bitch with fire. Stab that bitch with the hot fire. Ooh.
I'm back in the other room. I need to implement.
Yeah, because the other two Mahims would have responded by now.
Yeah. Tiny bastards.
Bastard things.
Well, it's not a stab flower, but I guess it'll do. Have to use it. It looks like a helmet.
I was gonna say it more looks akin to Kain's symbol.
It does look like Kain's symbol, but it also looks like a helmet. Look at it. See, it's like you could wear it on your face. It's like Loki's helmet, actually.
I guess so.
From, you know, not the real one, but the other one.
The real one or the other one?
Yeah.
You mean the Marvel Universe?
Yeah, that one. Do I go back over there?
Yes. Just mind the gap.
You're not the British subway network.
Well, I'm just saying if you fell in the gap, it would be really bad.
It would be. It wouldn't be that bad, actually. He's fat, but I'm not allowed to point that out because it's 2018.
It's illegal to be.
No, it's illegal to make him aware of his fatness.
Bach. I go Bach. Because he hits the crowd. He just go Bach.
He goes,
Ech.
his purple fart fell out.
Woo-wee! That purple fart just came out of him like some sort of nasty gas. What the hell are they doing out there? Jesus Christ.
I don't fucking know. And they're the same folk that be out there with a circular saw at fucking 3 in the morning.
Ugh, Jesus.
Somebody needs to tell them to fucking settle it.
I'm going to investigate.
Yeah, but you're still like right here, so don't worry about it.
Apparently they're operating a miniature bobcat.
Of course they are.
You know, like
Of
the little
course.
plow guys.
Of course they're operating a bobcat during my scheduled live stream. The only one I actually announced well in advance.
Do you think they're paying attention to it too?
No, of course they're not. Nobody knows who I am. You're the one that's got all the subscribers, and you're the one that never tags me in the live streams.
Well, I never thought you'd want to get tagged.
You didn't ask.
Okay. You want to be tagged from now on.
Yes, because I have no viewers and nobody knows who I am.
Okay, okay. Woo.
Woohoo. Great. I got these guys to deal with.
Yeah, unfortunately the water isn't shallow enough to get rid of them, I don't think. No, wait, I think they are. Yeah, I think it actually is.
Well, it's gonna have to be because I'm unarmed right now.
Yeah.
One of you, come on. Just one. Come on.
It's gonna aggro both of them.
I know. Okay.
Okay. They're just like, oh, the guy, hey, you get out of here, crazy kid.
No.
I'll
come
call
here.
the police.
Call the cops. I don't give a fuck.
What, I realize we are the cops. You get out of here, crazy kid. Yeah, oh, hey, you come, hey. Don't come any closer. Don't come, hey, go, you made me do that. Now get out of here. Oh, yeah, hey, now. Hey, Hey, don't you do that. I'll show you. Oh, Larry, help me. Oh, I don't want to. Larry, help me. God damn it. That's them. Hey, I'm getting all bloodied up. There. Larry, you're a dick. I need some sugar to boost my...
Damn it. Hi.
Hey.
I'm only pelvically submerged. I'm fine.
Yeah. Oh, you know what you could use?
Yeah.
Your force clip.
I could, but why would I?
Push them in the water.
I know, but this is fun. Off the wall shot. Didn't make it. That's okay. He was fat anyways. Not saying that we should exclude him because of his weight. I'm just saying that Raziel couldn't throw him that far because he's fat. I'm not discriminating. I'm just saying that he was a large man.
He's like, oh, I was hit with the vase.
That's right, you were hit with a vase. Why are you not holding on to him? I'm trying to pick him up, but he's not holding him. Now, unfortunately, you walk really slow with these guys, and, yeah, they start wiggling.
Actually, you can just go special because you have to go through grids anyway.
Yeah, but I want to throw him in the water.
Throw him in the wow swallow.
I want you to go in the water like the other two did.
It's like the opposite of the lifeguard. You want them to be in the water.
Yeah, I'm the life unguard. Now he's dead. Look at him, he's flailing because he is drowning, but I am not caring.
Also, have you noticed that Malkaya's symbol is not on those support pillars?
Yes, I saw it was Zephon's, I think. No.
Yep, there's Zephon's, Duma's, then you have Raziel, and then Terrell. Oh, Rahab isn't even on here.
It should be. There's more pillars, though. No, they're all the same pillar.
I guess Rahab and Malkaya are the last two.
Which is weird, because we're getting kind of close to people who aren't even on here. I think Zephon's next.
Yep, after we try to face off Kain.
Some people claim to have beaten this game using only the claw attack and none of the weapons, but I don't really think so.
That's bullshit.
It sounds like it.
Because that means you haven't used the Soul Reaver, which means you haven't, defeated Rahab. So, well, you don't need the Soul Reaver to defeat Rahab, but you need the projectile weapon to defeat Rahab. You need to typically use fire to kill Zephon. Actually, you can open up that door.
Oh, I can. I thought that was the one where,
Oh, no.
I just gotta wait for food to come to my mouth.
Food to come to my mouth. Come here.
The door is shaped like bread.
Nothing.
It's got Soul Reavers on it.
Raziel.
Kain!
The Abyss has been unkind.
Don't be rude.
I am your creation, Kain. Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right.
What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
Says every parent ever.
Damn you, Kain! You are not God! This act of genocide is unconscionable!
Conscience? You dare to speak to me of conscience? Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment. Your lifespan is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the light. To know that the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed? Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Kain.
Look around you, Raziel. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
The Soul Reaver, Kain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Kain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
Now we gotta go find him and start striking him.
I gotta go find Dad and hit him and be like, I hate you, Dad, you don't understand me.
Oh, he hit you.
Dang it. Okay, whatever. It was inconsequential.
Yep, just gotta...
Damn it, there's a bitch.
Bastard thing!
Bastard thing! It's not even a wallaby. Better not fucking happen again. I don't even... Oh, there he is. Damn it. I did not want to be gotten again.
But yeah, he'll always be in front of the row.
Denied.
I'm going to hit you. Oh no. Looks like he's gonna go right in the opposite of the room.
Poop.
Poop scoop.
Why is the fucking Wraith easier to deal with than the Slua?
No idea. But he can drain your health like as soon as he hits you once.
Yeah, but he's got less reach. Damn it. Oh, this is gonna get really fun, isn't it? Yes, I see you, you overdramatic bitch.
Oh, I'm over dramatic. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, Kill, is that you in there? Whoa. Bobby Peggy-Leg. I'll suck the soul out of you, I'll tell you what. Oh, god dang it, Bobby.
Why are you...
I got eaten. I got eaten by some blue guy. Watch out, he doesn't kick his way out of your ribs. You can do it.
Oh my god, I don't want to do this anymore.
Want me to handle it then?
Yes, because I'm not doing good at this part.
Okay.
I'm going to rest my spine.
Alright. What? Okay. He was really fast there. Okay. Strange that there's always a wraith here. This adds on the level of annoyance, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. For the longest time, I absolutely hated
The blade
Kain
is
for that.
vanquished. So it unfolds. And we are a step closer to our destinies.
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Kain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Kain was playing, but I knew the finishing move.
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Reaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a wraith blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
Like I was just waving it back and forth for now.
Ooh, look at this. I got a
What are you, little soul? Another of Kain's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
Bitch, I don't know who
I
he
did not
is.
intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Kain refused the sacrifice. The Pillar of Balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Kain.
Who cares?
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
So yeah, that was Ariel, the original Balance Guardian. Now I feel like I have to explain a few things. In the Nosgoth lore, there's these pillars which held basically... They're pretty much the only thing that's... Oh,
Sorry. Didn't mean to.
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
so, the Guardians of the Pillars basically held essentially integrity for the land of Nosgoth, and they basically, Ariel being the Balance Guardian, being the most important, was murdered, and then the Pillar Guardians started to go crazy, and then they just threw the world off balance. Kain came around. He was appointed to be the new Guardian, and instead of sacrificing himself so new Guardians could be born, and that stability could be returned to Nosgoth, he refused that and decided to just do his own thing. Here you go. The short of the very, very long of it, which doesn't do it any justice, but I figure might as well explain that.
I like how the entire time you were explaining that Melchiah's shit flag is on the back.
It's his little shift flag. We theorize the reason why Malachi's little symbol right there is that's his ass. And as soon as he was resurrected, he fired a shit nugget.
Yeah, and that all the others see, like, there's Zephon. He stepped in the shit nugget. And, that's Terrell, yeah. He dodged the shit nugget.
Rahab had to do some gymnastics to dodge it.
Nah, he was in the water and it fell in with him. And, let's find some more. There might not be any more.
Well, there should be Duma, but...
Oh yeah, there's Raziel. He dodged it as well. But poor fucking Duma had to pick it up and get rid of it, which is why he threw it in the water over here with Rahab there. And that's the story of Malachi's poop.
Yep.
And look, another paper towel wall.
You could use it to pick up Malachi's poop.
This fucking live stream has too many poops.
Too much shit. I mean, there is a lot of brown in this game.
There is. It's my tattoo.
Yeah.
I gotta leave.
Just to update everyone on Ornifex, her eye is open as she sleeps.
Yeah, she does that.
Now we could go after Zephon and go harass his children.
Remember what I said about butt spiders?
Butt spiders.
Butt spider.
Motherfuckers, butt spiders, motherfuckers.
Oh, wait.
Hope you don't mind that I have some candy in my face because I only had like 4 hours of sleep.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's the cat. Cat that woke me up. And I don't have any energy drinks around here, so I'm just gonna have to use some
Yeah, I wanted to go get drinks, but I didn't wake up until it was like 40 minutes to showtime, so
yeah.
I mean, I could have set an alarm, I guess. So, my fault.
Well, it's okay. We got here.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll have to make room for a lunch break anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry if I make any background noises.
Who cares? I've been coughing and burping, so...
Well, it's just unprofessional to adjust something during recording time, but...
I don't care, like, my channel's professional. Like it's any kind of standard to be held to.
Lies far to the east, beyond the ruins that greeted your first exit from the underworld. He and his brood have cocooned themselves in a derelict cathedral, having murdered its human guardians.
Alright, you have a chance to get the other circle pie piece.
Yes. You think now, you little bitches? And a new stab flower. I just wanted him dead.
I could be anything you want me to be. I want you to be dead!
Alright, now where's this fucking piece?
You want to go the other direction? Materialize, go through the door. Boom. That's what the Soul Reaver do.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. You can still pick up weapons with it too.
Yep. And oh yeah, you may notice that the longer you play, the more your health kind of degrades over time. The Soul Reaver makes it so that that doesn't happen anymore as long as your health is full. When you get hit once, you lose the Reaver for the time being until your health is fully regained.
Yeah. Which is annoying. This way?
Yep. Now you'll have a circle pie piece down in the water, but you'll have to phase through the bars. Actually, I recommend to throw the stab flower across. But okay.
I can come back for it.
It's just at the materialization.
Ah.
Yeah, conduit is right there.
Can I eat the circle pie?
You can get it.
Finally.
Now you need one more piece.
Then I will have this circle pie.
It's a cinnamon bun pie. Exactly what you had to wait.
Food come to my mouth. Food come to my mouth. I know there's food over there. I saw it.
I would wait just a second. There you go.
Fuck you, food.
It only took 30 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, you know, you wanna laugh at me, fucking walnut.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just the situation.
No, you just wanna laugh at me.
No,
Yeah,
that's
you do.
not that true.
Yeah, you do.
If I want to laugh at you, I can do it at any time, but I don't.
You do.
Huh?
I am struggling with camera angles. I'm having a legit problem. And you want to be a walnut.
Having a little problem right there.
Yes, I can't fucking see where I'm going.
Well, adjust the camera and then jump.
Shut up.
Just trying to be helpful. Okay.
You're not being helpful, you're being rude.
Am I?
Yes.
Subscribe if you think I'm being rude. But subscribe anyway.
Just get off my channel.
No.
Where am I even going?
You gotta jump over the pool.
That was supposed to go that way. Sorry.
That's so angry with the camera angles.
Yes, I'm disoriented.
There you go. You go through there.
And people just got back. We might be interrupted in a minute. Fucking hope not.
We have a shared living space, so it kind of makes video productions a little difficult.
Why not? Everyone else wants to fuck up my recording today.
So,
I'm trying to find the conduit.
there would be one over there. As well as the first warp point for this location. Because unlike most locations, this place has two.
Yeah.
Because you basically have one on the bottom of the tower and one on the top of the tower.
Convenient. I keep thinking about Starbound. Because I have a really nice house in Starbound. Maybe at some point. Oh my god, could you stop beating the door? Oh yeah. You're not real.
We're not physical yet.
We're not real yet. That's hard to remember. Is that not a conduit right there?
Oh, I'm thinking about the conduit in the warp room.
Yeah, but look.
Yeah,
That looks
it's just right out there.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There's always conduits in warp rooms. Sorry about that. There should be one just past this cave opening.
You owe me apology.
I'm sorry. Hey, here's my apology. You go to the right. There will be a conduit there.
You owe me apology and I want you to buy me a soda.
Well, what kind of soda do you want?
I don't know.
Well, I can always make a quick run to the nearby grocery
No,
store.
you're gonna stay here.
I can still do it.
I don't want to host this place up. You're gonna stay.
Okay. Now, there are some humans up there, but as long as you don't harm them, you're good to go.
Watch me panic and hit one.
Well, they shouldn't start attacking me since you've been a good person.
Have a good little boneless chicken wing.
Boneless chicken wing that's been good. A blue one, so it's like NyQuil chicken.
NyQuil chicken. Hello.
Kissing random people, and I'm right here.
I didn't do it. Raziel did it.
Ah, of course.
I'm not attracted to those people. I'm not attracted to any people.
So is Raziel attracted to people?
Probably not. Well, when I say that, that excludes you, of course.
Well, he's a fictional character, so I shouldn't care.
Yeah.
The kitten is awake.
She's lovely. She's a little shit, though.
And she's just getting comfortable to go to sleep again.
She's going nappies. Okay, so am I done with this?
Yes, you have your warp point, so it'll be very easy to get back to this area if you need to. But you know you ain't going to leave the Saphonian Tower until you're done with it.
I have to impress them with my dancing. It is called twerking, where you shake the lower half of yourself until you can't breathe. And if anyone questions it, hit them on the top of their arm.
And scream on top of lung as well. I'm gonna get you, final boss.
There's
Yep. That will lead to the lighthouse.
Should I go over there yet?
No. You don't have the climbing ability or the projectiles.
That's right. Oh no, whatever shall I do?
I mean, what great security. You open up the front gate and then there's the fence.
It's like a mall.
You gotta go through the fence.
Go into the mall. If you could learn, you remember what I said, just try T-posing. You can do that. You wanna go to the stores at the mall? When they say you're closed, they don't have to be closed. You wanna go? Try it, kids.
And then you can shoplift all that you want.
And it's not illegal, because if they don't catch you, then it's not illegal. That's the rule. If they don't see you do it, they can't arrest you for it.
So right there, that thing, that spidery thing wearing skinny jeans, that's a Zephonian.
Yeah, he got him at Hot Topic. Because I told you, we're at the wall.
Because he T-posed through the gate and got it.
Come down here, you spidery bitch.
Yeah, this one's a bitch. He gets rid of your Soul Reaver as soon as you get in.
He swung at me, didn't hit me though.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know how it didn't connect. I thought it did.
Yeah, because typically it does.
Yeah, this is the mall. We're going to shoplift now, and it's the law that if you get in and they didn't see you, you're allowed to take things. That's the law.
That's enough.
Don't Google it. They won't give you information on it because they don't want you to know that.
It's underground, off-grid, you know, big pharma.
Yeah, they don't want you to know, so don't Google it because you won't find anything about it. Just trust me because I have your best interest in mind.
But if you Google it, the police will show up to your door.
Yeah, don't Google it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't Google it. I'm a good role model.
We're the best role model.
We're the best.
We're the best.
We're the best.
Around.
Just listen to us. We're your friend. You can tell by the way that we are a walnut. We are two halves of the same collective walnut, and we love you.
Are we the walnut family?
Yes. We're a happy walnut family. We don't lie. We're not aggressive.
We don't lie. Obviously is.
We don't lie. We're not bad. We're nice.
We're the good guys. You know we're the good guys because we don't like...
So I just finally found the button to turn the camera. Just thought I'd point that out. Because that's the thing that became relevant. Don't sigh at me!
I was inhaling.
Except I'm kind of lost now.
You have to jump up to that little toilet paper looking thing.
That?
Back behind you. Up there, there's an ledge.
Yeah, I can't get up there though.
You can. Jump to that lower ledge.
I tried.
Yeah, you were just there. No high jump. To your right.
I did.
There you go.
He wasn't grabbing it.
They're supposed to try again. Now you should be able to reach that ledge. Or Yeah, that lets you get a new stab flower. It's more like a stab rib cage.
Yeah, it looks like a face hugger though.
The face hugger.
I don't like that one.
Stab hugger.
Don't hug stabs.
Don't hug stabs. What is stabs anyway? Is that like some sort of creature?
It's like the strangles.
It's like the strangles?
Yeah, the stabs.
The stabs. You're supposed to go on the other building.
Well, I wish I knew that before I jumped.
Oh well. This is the way to the sound glyph.
Well, I guess we're taking a detour. Don't bite me, you bitch. Yeah, how do you like that?
Yeah, in some spots, for some reason, it likes to load slowly around the Zephonium Keep. I guess it's such a large place. I don't need the stab face hugger. Bimp. Explode. Imagine if you could do that. Just, you know, go up to someone, just stab into them, and they just blow up.
That would be good.
That'd get rid of so many annoying people.
Yeah.
Like customers. Well, unfortunately, the sound glyph requires a projectile weapon in order to burst it.
I wish I knew that before I came over here.
I don't want to mansplain, it's illegal.
Shut up, you walnut. I'll headbutt you.
Other way.
I'll pinch.
You won't pinch.
What the F?
I won't chop. What the F?
I love her. I fell.
It's an adult.
I'm rejecting it. I need an adult.
I am one.
I need a different adult.
A different adult. Okay, well, I guess I can go get you one then.
I need an adult that is not the other counterpart to myself, because we won't get anything new accomplished because we are the same.
So, one of us won't get anything done, so the other one shows up, and now we don't get things done.
Yes. You know how things go when we try to do things.
Do I?
What do we end up doing? We end up headbutting and arguing and pinching and laughing about it. And we never get anything done.
Who says we argue?
It's just joke arguing.
Joke arguing.
It's fun.
Joke arguing? Is that what it is? Do you think I'm joking? I'll
Yes.
get my plunger.
You don't even have one.
I have 3, thank you.
You don't even have any.
Well, I don't have any here. It's still in storage. But I have 3.
You don't have anything.
I have nothing.
You don't have anything. Damn it!
Oh, man. I like to think this is a little village where weird little people like to live in.
I hear ugly people.
Me?
No.
Well.
The Zephonians.
Aha.
The Zephonies.
The Zephononos.
Not as good as Stanos knows. That's our rat.
Which, speaking of which, let me go check on it real quick.
We have a rat and she's beautiful and she's the princess of all rats.
She's asleep in her little house.
She's so wonderful.
Literally, she has 2 houses. One she uses as a bathroom, which is bigger, and the small one that we've got her since we first got her, she always sleeps in.
Yeah.
Sometimes we hand her paper towels and tissues, and she makes like a paper tissue hut.
I know there's like things online of how to like toilet train your rat or teach them to go in a litter box. We never did that. She just kind of
did it.
She just wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to that other building. Yeah, it has a little...
Yep, the taller building right there.
Watch me fall again.
Then you want to go to your right. Up there.
Finally. That's progression.
Oh, I'm gonna save this guy for later.
Stop it. That's gross. And you're ugly.
You can stealth kill him, I think.
That's what I'm planning on.
It's always funny when you hear them die off screen.
Like, remember that time we threw, I think it was a torch, and we just heard glass break?
Yes. I was like, yeah, and it's trash. I don't know why they're trying to save this guy. He looks like pretty decayed already.
'Cause they're stupid.
Ooh, it's a corpse. Let's save this guy for later.
Maybe they're like alligators and they like things to rot for a little extra flavor.
Somebody need to introduce them to some spices.
Yeah. Okay, legit don't know why you came this
Go
way.
down.
Where do I go?
Keep going.
I went that way. It was a dead end. Oh.
Jump up.
Like I said, everything's kind of the same texture. It's hard to see these small ledges. There's a new type of stab flower that looks like a ray.
It's a ray flower.
Yeah.
As I was trying to say earlier, you can throw spears infinitely, so you can throw them into the air and be, you know, spearless for the whole game.
Once a testament to mankind's defiance of Kain's empire, this towering cathedral now stood derelict. The humans who worshipped here, dead for centuries. Its architects conceived this tower as a holy weapon against the vampire menace, a colossal instrument of brass and stone. The cathedral's pipes, once tuned to blast a deadly hymn, now stood silent, and these vacant spaces whistled their impotence.
Thank you for the poem, Razzie.
Yep, basically this was a huge-ass building to be a massive trombone. So while Kain's Legion were just going around, you know, giving humans a hard time, they hear in the distance... So, yeah, that made things a problem. A problem.
Down the hole, I assume?
You go Spectral. Because down the hole will lead you to where the sound glyph could be found.
Am I... No, I'm not even gonna bother to ask.
Don't materialize just yet. Find your way up with the pipes.
Right.
Yes.
Why are you bobbing back and forth like a sippy chicken?
I'm a sippy chicken.
I wanna play with my sippy chicken.
You wanna play with my sippy chicken? Imagine that as a pickup line. You just go up to the bar and there's somebody you like and you're just like, you wanna play with my sippy chicken?
It will not work.
It will not work.
Unless they particularly like chickens.
If they like chickens and really like the sippy chicken. Then they'll be like, ooh, I'll play with your sippy chicken. Then you take them home and they're like, where's the sippy chicken? And then you take your pants off and then they're like, that's not the sippy chicken.
Thanks for turning my stream into your fan fiction filth.
Who's the fan fiction about?
Sippy chicken.
Sippy chicken.
I'm gonna write to the makers of Sippy Chicken and tell them what you did.
Well, what didn't I do is the big thing.
And I don't have the energy to argue with you right now.
I accidentally bumped the table. I got pinched! You're pinching me. Don't pinch my skin, that's nasty.
I'll pinch whatever I want to pinch.
Don't.
Pinch what I want to pinch.
Don't pinch.
You think I won't?
Don't pinch.
You think I won't?
I got pinched again.
I told you to stop.
At least you're not pinching me with a wrench.
Well, why would I do that? Why would I want to hurt my wrench?
Oh man, I don't know how to take that. You have a wrench that's just shitty and can break easily, or am I just that tough? I'm just that dense. I'm like those kids with that hard density to them.
A tough walnut to smack.
Ah! Get smacked. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! No! like some sort of smackable thing. God damn it.
You always will be to me. I love you.
I'm abused!
You're not abused.
I'm abused!
You're not abused.
Oh.
I didn't even hit you that hard.
I'm gonna cut my hair short so you can't grab it.
Now we're in trouble.
Oh, are we?
I guess.
Legit though, I do have long hair. Incredibly long hair.
Yeah, of course we do.
And usually, well, since we walk around the, just around the street because we can't drive, well, legally. So we you usually get people, mostly women, commenting on your hair, and even across the street.
Oh my god.
It's very annoying, awkward, and we just don't want people to do it in the first place. Unfortunately, we can't make a PSA or, open.
How the fuck do I get that lever?
Oh, to that lever, you have to solve the puzzles.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And then you have to step on the platforms to hold these other platforms down.
Right, sorry.
Yeah.
I went the wrong way.
So we can't even make an open letter or message to these people because, well, it's just in the general public, and we can't really just notify every single buddy at a time. So we're just stuck with the option of, just being uncomfortable each time that happens.
Yeah, it's always people fucking, especially the people who touch without permission. They're like, oh my god, I love your hair, and they just come up behind you and start touching you. What's worse is the people that don't even announce that they're there, and they just walk up behind you and start petting you, and it's horrible.
Yeah. So then you jump on it. Yeah, hop on that platform. Hop on that platform.
I don't have to.
And then you have to do that again, but you have to solve the puzzle for that.
I'm gonna hack.
Cough, wheeze.
I'm gonna hack.
Gonna hack.
Gonna spit on my own leg.
Why do you want to do
I'm
that?
in a bad mood. Oh, my leg cracked. Unrelated to that is I just have stiff joint. I didn't break my leg by spitting on it.
I can make a weird popping sound with my ankle.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
A weird popping sound?
No. Yeah.
You just killed him through the wall.
Yeah, because he was phasing through the wall, and he's not allowed to. Only I am.
Which you're going to show everybody.
Yeah, remember, kids, you can do this. You can try this at the mall.
But only you can.
Yeah. Only me. Oh, I fucking hate this room.
Yep.
Because they continually spawn while you're in here.
Oh yeah, there's no weapon besides the Soul Reaver to use, so it kind of makes things a little rough. Oh shit!
I got the guy I wasn't aiming at.
Wow, that is something.
Yeah, you gotta complete the fucking picture while these dwidges are running around.
Yeah. You'll be able to hear them drop down, of course.
Yeah, but they're so stupid. Okay, that looks like it might be right. It's a hand. Who here needs a hand?
I think he
That one?
does, yeah.
Yeah.
I would just recommend to get that block up at some point.
What?
Well, the block that needs to stand up on another block.
Oh, yeah. I think I hear a bitch.
Yep. That's the clicking of his joints.
Oh my god. Excuse me if I'm not saying much, this is just annoying.
And really, the best way to deal with this place is to listen for those sounds for when they drop down. Because you really don't want to get ambushed by these guys.
Well, it doesn't really matter, you just go spectral and...
Oh, okay. Guess he's not around. I thought there wasn't any pipes in the room, but maybe that's just a texture deformation. that one block which needs to go up there. That one's gonna take the time. It looks like a weirdy, two-legged, two-armed face of a creature. It's a shame we don't have projectile at this point, because then he could just pushed it in there from a distance, but now you just need another block just to stand on it. But I guess this is why they kind of removed the block puzzles. They're just kind of time-consuming, and really the only big block puzzles are, well, right here in the Cephonian keep. That's what I'm calling it, at least. Or we could just call it Zephon's place.
Zephon's place for his stupid face.
For a while I was... Oh, there he is.
Damn it! Boy, don't you touch me.
Oh yeah, you don't act right. Oh.
You mother bench.
You should probably stop him. Oh, it was like nearly empty.
Alright.
Of course, not to brag, but I think at one time I was able to throw a weapon in here.
Yeah.
Because I remember vaguely about doing that.
And anyway, don't apologize.
Here we go. Ooh. Stretch it. Oh, Jesus.
You just want an excuse to be a hoot nanny.
Hoot nanny. Hoot nanny. I'm going to be a hootin' nanny.
Why don't you want to be a nanny? That's like the worst job I could imagine.
But then I can tell people that I know how to take care of kids better than they do, and they have to listen to me because I'm the nanny.
And then you kill their child, and it's funny.
You bake the child in a pot of beans to increase flavor.
I didn't know children needed to be flavorful.
They have to be in order to have good character and I think have good grades. And it will also decrease the chance of having autism.
Grades are everything. If my child didn't have grades, I would murder them slowly for 5 hours.
Oh,
no.
Speaking of which...
Oh no! Oh no, that's not my child!
Upstairs neighbors' kids are just...
Please don't be concerned. There are no children that live here.
Well, except for upstairs.
Upstairs, and we're not gonna do anything to them. We just make horrible, horrible jokes. Please don't get mad at us.
I like to not be in jail.
Excuse my coughing. I lived with a smoker for 18 years.
You did the puzzle. Yay.
Wait.
Now you can flip the switch and hit down the platform.
Oh no. Why am I clicked out?
Okay, there we go.
Save me, Santa.
Santa!
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 It's fucking Santa. We're not allowed to make fun of that kid, I'm pretty sure.
Santa!
Santa!
We're not allowed to do this. It keeps doing it. That's us. That's us right there.
It's funny though.
Yeah. Because we know people would get offended. It's funny to be offensive.
Now if we don't mention who they are.
Then they'll have to stay in obscurity and be like, what are you guys laughing about? Well,
you don't want to know.
Yeah.
You don't want to know. It's just only gonna make you mad. You don't want to know.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. That's it. Just don't want to know.
Nobody grasps our jokes. We are our own thing.
We have inside jokes. We are being rude. We are being rude.
You're always rude.
Bum, bum, bum. Good luck. Good
It's
luck.
the way to be. I don't have time for your stupid ass.
He was late to the party.
Oh good, he's not invited. I have to run and kick a wall.
And you ran back to the same location.
Well, I got turned around because I wouldn't stop kicking the wall.
Stop kicking the wall so you won't get turned around. When anybody gets lost, ask them, did you kick the wall? And if they're like, yeah, then you're like, that's why you're fucking lost, you dumbass. You're not supposed to kick the wall.
That's what makes you get lost.
That's what makes you get lost. We
You
know
can't
this.
do that.
We did this as a PSA for you guys. Don't kick the wall.
And those velvet ropes at the movie theater held up by those things, don't kick those because that makes your leg fall off.
And also, just don't.
Ask that one guy who doesn't have a leg. He used to love to kick those. And now look, his leg fell off.
It's true.
It's true. He doesn't have one anymore. Don't kick those. You know your leg can just fall off? If it does, we're not going to feel sorry for you. We're going to laugh at you because we know what you did. You kicked that thing that we told you not to kick.
Oh no, you just had to kick it.
Yeah, I like to kick those too, but I have to, you know, show a little self-restraint. You can't just kick that.
When you get older, when you have a job, you can buy your own, then you can kick them all you want.
Yeah.
But it's not your leg that's going to fall off.
How foreboding that is.
The thing is, no one has found out.
Because everybody knows not to kick those.
Yep.
And everyone will be like, hey, you know this guy, remember the leg that he used to have but doesn't have now? And that's what they're gonna say about you. Am I done up here? Do I jump down now?
Yep, you have now air to go to the next area. Now you have to arrange pipes. No, wait, not yet. You have to hit bells.
Oh, we're flying away.
But you have to do some more puzzles with blocks and pipes.
Blocks and pipes and
Blocks
shit.
and pipes and bulldog heads.
I like dogs. I like dogs that have bulldog faces to break his cephalic ones.
There's, sometimes I get to run into some bulldog puppies.
Yeah.
They are so smushy.
They're very cute and very sweet. And I know they have the health problems, you know, and all this, but they're still very, very cute, though. Singing.
I told you I was going to do it.
I'm gonna hit you.
No, you won't.
I will smack. What the F?
Do you know what to do here?
I gotta go over there and hit that other bell.
You gotta hit that bell, then you have to run over and hit the other bell.
I know. It should be right there, right?
Yep. Yay! First try.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him. Now the bell glass breaks. This place must be expensive to upkeep. I just gotta be ordering more glass panels with bells.
And now you can flip that switch, go spectral, to stop a wall from receding back into the wall.
Just gotta remember where the Switch is. I want a Nintendo Switch. That thing looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
We could both play with it.
We can both play with your Switch.
Yes, this would be fun.
Yeah.
Where is the fucking thing?
The fucking thing that you need to go to?
Yes, I'm lost again.
You
Oh,
must...
a paper towel wall.
How about that? You go through that wall right there at the door, yes.
How about I just hit it instead?
And of course, there's those rooms with the puzzles. I think there's at least 2 rooms with puzzles in them. They're essential. Now, don't hit these guys, even if they attack you.
I'm saving your dumb ass.
Yeah, those are vampire worshippers.
They're not worshipping very well.
But for some reason, attacking those guys, the humans will count that as you attacking them.
Hello, little bitches. Booty cracks.
Where's the bitches with the booty cracks out? It's in the spectral realm. Where nobody likes to be.
In the spectral realm, we eat ass.
I guess some people will be like, ho ho.
They just be like, ho ho.
Ho ho.
Just ho ho.
Santa's come to town.
Merry hoo hoo.
Merry hoo hoo.
Merry Gristmas.
Yes.
Merry Gristmas and Seasons Grease. It's almost the appropriate time to say that. Oh my god,
There's at least pipes in this room, so you can still attack them and kill them.
they're so annoying. Give me. Eat, you idiot boy.
On the ledge first. Stabbed.
It was unintentional, but appreciated.
Now you gotta break that stack.
Let's see. It's a straight piece, which means it goes there. Gosh, how do I do that?
Use your ledge to break it.
The absolute fucking ledge. Stay no.
Ah.
That's what Stanos is, in my opinion. I think she's great.
Pardon me, co-host has to do a thing real quick.
Ooh, mysterious.
Well, I'm gonna leave my phone here, so it's not really that mysterious now, is it?
No.
Just so you can keep an eye on the chat. There you go. I'll be right back as soon as I can. Sounds are not necessary for leaving my seated area. Right, momentarily.
Great, I'm alone now. Well, you know what? That's fine. This is my channel. I talk about what I want. I talk about whatever I want to, and there is not a thing that anybody can say to me about it. Yeah, I don't really know what to talk about, honestly. There's usually 2 of us, and when there's not, it is a problem, because then this. Look, there's 2 of them, now I am outnumbered. And just gotta... Okay. Drink that. Grab this back. And... Okay, that was just okay. Yeah, the problem is that these guys continually spawn probably not going to play the other 2 games. Just because I did not like them, to be quite honest with you. Not obligated to. Don't have to like the whole series. Can't make me. But that's just it. Just but. So does that have... Yeah, that one's got 3. Does this one? No. So what does this one have? We're gonna figure it out. It has... what? Jeez, did I do something wrong? Who knows? Let's just get this one set up to... I just need to get this next one over here. Oh good. They're coming back. Not the things. You'll see. You'll see in a minute. So I'm really hoping that last L piece works in this. I see there's 3, and I hope I don't have to take them out and recheck them, because I don't want to. That should do it, if it's gonna work. It must be fucking wrong. And they're back. Great. Got him dealt with, stabbed him right in the neck. That's the important part. That's what we're all came here to see, you know? Just, what's better than this? Just a guy getting stabbed in the neck. Doesn't have to be a guy. They might be women. I'm not discriminating against them. Okay, yeah, I think that is the block I needed. It is. I'm just gonna leave that there. There we go. And the great thing about that is all we need to do is flip this one over. I look like I'm holding a hockey stick. Is everybody leaving yet? Am I boring on my own? I think I'm boring on my own. I think I am. My opinion, I'm entitled to it.
Ah yes, co-host this return.
Yay! Told you.
So, what did I miss?
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Just me moving these boxes and putting them in the wrong spots. No, they're not, though.
Yay, you completed it.
I'm gonna break a thing that looks like the thing at the gas station where they put the gas in the gas hole.
The safety cap?
No, you know the things that are on the ground where they use the truck to fill it up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The gas hole.
The gas hole.
The gas hole.
The gas. I don't think they call it the gas hole.
No, well now you just unwrote my story. I'm going to sleep.
Shut up.
Staples wants my sour candy.
I don't think she can have that.
No, she can just... The malic acid would hurt her little face.
It's gonna hurt her little face.
It's gonna hurt her little face.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Oh boy.
Rejected.
You rejected.
Rejected him.
Reject him.
Reject him.
Sorry, I'm standing for a moment.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. Stop picking up fucking carpet dirt.
It's not carpet dirt. It's our hair that's shedded off.
Yeah, and now it's in the carpet and it's dirt. It's carpet dirt.
It's not carpet dirt.
It's carpet dirt now. Make you carpet dirt.
Don't make me carpet dirt.
I'll make you carpet dirt. As an adjective. I mean a noun. A verb.
What is it? It's carpet dirt. It's carpet. It's dirt. It's carpet dirt. He's just still. Yep, that's how they climb on the walls. Double jointed little benches. What if the force cliff can push him off? He was T-posing. You see, they have a nipple, but the other nipple has grown into the Zephonium symbol. It is scary.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to fucking get him down.
Smashed his toes. Now he's like, ah! You got my toes.
I had to get him down. He was being stupid. Sorry, I shouldn't clear my throat directly into the microphone. I am not healthful.
You're not one of the health.
I have not much.
Don't have much. But when you get some...
There's too many boxes in the way of other boxes.
Flip it one more time over.
I need it.
Okay, maybe once more. Sorry. Backseat puzzle solving.
I'm the captain of you.
Well, you do own the captain's hat.
I do, I missed that hat. You wanna get matching hat?
I can't wear hats. My head is too big because of the onset of hydrocephaly that I have.
No, you don't. Stop lying.
Why is my head so big?
Because you have a head.
It can't be because I have a lot of brains because I'm not that smart. So it's got to be the hydrocephaly.
Shut up, you're the smart one.
Who says who?
Says I.
Oh, the footwear of a child. Excellent spice, says I.
Hush. Nobody asked.
Oh, okay. I guess you don't want good spices then.
I just want you to go and buy me a soda.
So you saying you're thirsty?
No. I have a soda next to me, actually. It's a non-issue.
It's a non-issue. Like all the other issues people like to say is the most important thing.
It's a non-issue, like... I'm not gonna finish that.
Yeah, we're not going to finish it. We can't be ourselves on the internet. I mean, come on, what is this? 2015?
Great. That's exactly what I was trying to do.
Just gonna probably pick up that pipe soon. I guess whoever made the Zephon sounds must have had quite a lot of fun.
They had a lot of fun knowing they were creating a stressful little shit that nobody would like.
Dab on that guy.
I will not dab on anything, and don't
Dab
you?
on the guy.
No dabbing.
Dab on him.
Illegal!
Do a Fortnite dance on his body.
God, what are you turning my channel into?
I'm turning your channel into a 420 streaming service for the youngins.
No, I do not condone that behavior.
Yeah, for the legalization.
No, I do not condone that behavior.
Oh, what am I doing? I feel so... Ugh.
Yeah, I do not condone that behavior on account of the fact that I have been domestically abused because of it in the place that I used to live.
Yeah.
Like, does it still count as domestic abuse? I think it's parental abuse.
Parental.
Yes.
But yeah, it just
So this stream just died.
No, it didn't. It didn't die. I was about to carry us over.
I just wanted to make a joke.
Jesus. Okay. So anyway, what I was about to say, I'm gonna say that quality streams are kind of difficult and far few between. I mean, we're just starting out, so I can't say exactly what our quality is. But it seems like everybody wants to be the loud, obnoxious, has too much energy kind of individual, which just kind of I don't know, it's really off-putting.
I can't really stand those kind of people. They make me feel so tired.
Yeah. Jeez. They do the workout for you with how they act.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know why people think this is the way that things should be. It's just let's just say cringe, because it's like everybody wants to be an MTV personality or something.
Yeah, it's because of the new popular wave of YouTubers. We've got the Pauls and that little bald-headed bitch.
The bald-headed bitch?
The one that's always got the big fucking stupid bow on and is real loud. Yeah, that one. I don't know. It's
I can't
the bitch with the big hair bow, and she's got the receding hairline.
Oh, JoJo.
Yeah, JoJo. Honestly, I can't stand to watch her just for the fact that it makes me tired and stressed.
Also the fact that, well, I shouldn't hear her voice echo in a room where it's full of objects. That means you're too loud.
She is too loud.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to hate on this kid. It's not my fucking business. It's just that she's so loud and makes me nervous.
I mean, hell, when they had a horse in the house, obviously it was nervous with how loud she was.
Yeah.
I guess people just want to see energetic individuals because it makes themselves feel better about whatever, I guess. I don't know. I never seek that kind of thing, so I can never really understand the allure of it.
Yeah.
Because it's like you have to be energetic and spontaneous and just, I don't know. It just seems like too much, you know? It seems like you're playing a character at this point.
Yeah, it is too much.
You boost.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
It's like a weird cake that needs to be filled. Filled with what? Pudding.
We're good at cooking. We cook together a lot. I'm not good at it. You're the one that's good at it.
I just like things to taste good.
Nah, you're the one with the... You just kind of have a natural ability to cook, and I do not. But it's good that at least one of us can, because we can sustain ourselves. Alright.
Artifacts is awake.
Is that cute?
But she chooses to be there.
Yeah, sometimes she's a shit.
There's a cute and then there's a shit, but there's never a cute shit.
There is not. I don't care what anybody says about poop being on trend right now, or kawaii spirally poops. It's not cute. It's cringy. And stop it.
How weird of us as a society that finds purpose in something that has already been used up. I mean, there's actually an official definition on why we call bullshit on things. I forgot what the book is called, but it was in a Angry Video Game Nerd episode recently about the reason why people say bullshit in a very classical and intellectual analysis. Don't forget to spectral.
Already on it.
You could actually go through that way.
This way?
That way, yes.
Okay. Jump down?
Yes.
Sorry. I promise I've played the game. I just can't remember where I'm going. No.
Now, when you materialize in here, there are humans.
And don't hit them.
Because there's a way to keep that opening permanently open. You just have to spin a little wheel to activate it. Mind to the gap.
No swerving.
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 Straight like I'm supposed to go.
Yep. No swerving.
No swerving. I've been disarmed.
His head is all red.
Well, he should stop. He's gonna look like one that pertains to the political discussions in terms of gender equality.
What?
You know what I mean. He's gonna look like...
Okay. We'll just leave it at that then.
He's gonna look like he pertains to political discussion.
Oh, the other soul's gone. You gotta kill him again.
Or I could just leave him there.
Yeah, you could just leave him there.
I can't remember what I do with this.
Go through there. The grid.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's a slewer. Bring me that ass.
In the spectral realm, we eat ass. Why is it funny this time and not the first time I said it?
I don't know.
It's not even funny.
It just is.
It's not funny. Okay.
Okay.
There better not be a fucking bitch in here. Watch there be. Hello?
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 Hello? Please save me, I am drowning.
Drowning in all the spectral ass?
Mr. Obama, please save me, I am drowning. Hello? Thems look like they could be it. Nope, because there's a thing on the floor.
It's gotta follow the legs of somebody.
As long as no Zephonians spawn in here, whatever.
Weevils.
Don't ever say that to me again.
Weevils.
I had a dream about a weevil.
Yes.
What a weird thing to remember.
Weevils. Evil weevils.
They're not so bad.
Ooh. If it's in just nice, that's right. I can make a weird sound by blowing through my goatee.
Well, the thing is that we're recording right now, so why are you making a weird sound?
Because I can.
You know what else you also can?
Can what?
Dump.
I can my dumps? I canned my dumps, you say?
Shut up.
Shall I can my dumps?
Shall you be fucking quiet?
No. Because why should we have dead air when we could have...
Nonsense.
Just absolute nonsense.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah.
Seriously though, back when I was in special ed, because I was wrongfully diagnosed, well actually there was this speech type deal, I guess, I don't know why I was in the speech class. I guess they were trying to help me with my diction or whatever. I don't know why I was in there.
They could just give you a dictionary.
They could just give me a dictionary, but apparently, as it turns out, from middle school, I had the highest vocabulary out of anyone else in the school, oddly enough. I own it to Legacy of Kain, of course. But the thing is, in speech class, for some reason, they wanted me to imitate talking like a baby at one point. I'm not too sure what that whole exercise is supposed to do, but I actually had to think, and I'm like, how would a child try to say these words you're trying to make me say? I don't even know.
That is really strange, actually.
It is very strange. Back then I thought it was ridiculous, and right now I'm thinking something shady was going on. I don't think I was really getting any help whatsoever.
You think they just wanted to laugh at you?
Probably, but it wasn't working, because I was just like, give me a moment. Let me just... I guess when you say apple, I should go apple? I don't know. I'm not a baby anymore. I can't talk like that. That requires a certain special stupid to do it.
Yeah.
Which, I am a special kind of stupid, but not that special. Like, I have experiences. Makes it a little different.
I have experiences. Just leave it at that. Just, I have experiences. How many points do you have?
Several.
How much is your XP?
Several.
I bet I have more than you.
You have more than me?
Yeah, I have more XP than you do.
Oh no! Also,
better not fucking get copyrighted.
They would have to try really hard, because that was a cover. So, more blocks.
Just what I never wanted.
This is a small room. Anyway, so there was another thing about special ed that I really just didn't get, is that they always gave me the test of, here's a bunch of items, which ones are more like this item? You know, SAT prep questions, right? And I'm just sitting there like, okay, there's a bunch of items here, and actually usually I find a lot of these don't even have items that are even remotely close. Maybe in the sense of purpose, or something else, or theme. Like, there's one where it's like, a beach umbrella, which one of these are more like it? I see a bunch of beach items, and another thing that's striped, and I'm just like, okay, I guess beach items then? Like, these three here? I don't know. I never really got what the whole point of it was. Was it just to see how many I get right? or whatever, or what my correlation is. Anyway, when it came to these assessments, I usually get really bored, and I just start falling asleep, or just literally bored to tears, like not crying, just like, oh my god, I'm so sick of this, you know? So it's just like, what was even the point? I never really got it. But anyway, all that special ed shit did was just make me, like, not be able to get the highest ranking diploma in high school possible because they would deny me classes. So it was just a waste of time, really.
Yeah.
And eventually, I managed to convince them to be like, hey, I could work in the library and work more efficiently there. So each time I went to the special ed class, they would just check me in for attendance, and then I'll just go straight to the library. And I did this every single day, and I was happier for it. I got my work done as a result, and yeah, it was a good time.
Pretty sure one of my best friends as a kid was in special ed only because he had a speech impediment.
Yeah, and once you're in special ed, they want you to stay in there for some reason.
Yeah.
I never really got it. I really got why.
Mm-hmm.
Which always made me, because I was actually wrongfully put in there for a false diagnosis just because I had severe clinical depression.
Which, yeah, you know, even hearing about it, it was clearly just severe depression, which would have been an extremely easy diagnosis.
Nope, they wanted it to be Asperger's because it was very popular at the time to diagnose kids, much like with ADHD.
Yeah.
Every kid had ADHD wherever you went.
When I was little, I was professionally diagnosed with schizophrenia.
We don't see that. Or do we?
Oh, you know, there was that other thing that I was doing at the same time, so.
Yeah, I mean, that would make somebody seem schizophrenic at the time. But yeah, so when it came to that kind of stuff, all I can really say about it is that special ed sucks. Because kids are gonna, when they hear about you in there, they're going to treat you differently, obviously. And kids are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They're always terrible. Even if you think you were a good kid, no, you were terrible to some degree. And I think I was a good kid, but no, I was terrible to some degree, no doubt. And, oh yeah, that's what the whole puzzle was for.
Yeah.
For increased health.
Mm-hmm.
It's useful.
Yeah.
I don't know why it just opened up then destroyed. Why couldn't it just destroy itself right away?
Because they wanted to animate it.
Yeah. And like I said before, special ed really keeps you down in the fact that it takes your school schedule time. Because you have to get there eventually, and you have to stay there at a certain amount of time each day. So instead of having a class where everyone else is like, you know, having trigonometry or another history class or even art or music, I was denied art and music because I was in special ed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Suckle pie.
We'll see the results of it when you materialize.
Ugh. There's guys here. Speaking of which, you would have to, but you know what? No.
Not gonna deal with him. You faded in and out in just mere seconds, and then you just killed him.
He was being an ass. He had no right to treat me that way. So I killed him. You're being an ass. You got no right to treat me that way.
So you just
You're being an ass. You got no right to treat me that way. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I'm being abused. Help.
Oh, my
I
address is
identify
123
as a
help.
woman. I identify as a woman. Let me out.
Just get in front of the door.
I am
Like, really in front of the door.
identifying as a woman did not help me.
So when you go into this place, be sure to spin the little red wheel. So that way it opens up the passage permanently. Just gotta avoid the kukri throwing guy. There you go. Now there's a passageway just open opposite to it that you need to go to. Other way. There you go. The game continues, and do not strike the bell. Oh, it's a wraith. And I was thinking of a different location. Sorry.
But I remember not to hit the bell. Don't hit any more bells after those two.
Yeah, because the next bell will cause problems. I think one day I decided just to be like, here, you hit the bell. And it dropped all the Zephoniums on me, and it was like,
Yeah, never hit the bell.
never hit the bell. Although if you're in Dark Souls, hit the bell.
And you get a friend.
Then you get a friend.
You can throw a sink down the framp hole.
Down the framp hole.
We were playing Gary's mod. We found a map that is Firelink Shrine, and we threw a sink down the framp hole, and then we threw a bunch of other stuff in there. I don't necessarily remember what, because we threw a lot of things in there.
Loads.
Yeah, we threw a bunch of things in there. It was a good time. Probably not for him.
No.
But what does it matter what he wants?
Not much. So. Now all you have to do is free the other ones. Through there. I'm being pinched! Keep on pinching me. What am I, a pinch cushion? Is that what I am to you, a pinch cushion?
Is payback.
For what?
The time you tried to hug me and pulled my arm off.
I didn't pull your arm off.
You pulled it out of my shoulder.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to give you a hug. I didn't know I was pressing on your shoulder blade. Or that I could pull it off in that way.
I'm not mad about it.
But you want payback, but you're not mad?
Did I hurt you?
You just pinched me. It's nasty. It's like pinching poop.
Oh, shush.
You could avoid them easily by jumping on the pipes.
Oh, yeah.
High jump. There you go. Look at him standing over there being like, "Hey, look at me, I have little blue sparklies. Watch me sparkle. Sparkle particles."
He's crawling on the pipe. I don't know what to do about that.
Yay. Sound game.
Sound game. You bitch. You absolute bitch.
Oh, we should do this puzzle.
Yeah.
Otherwise we'll be here all day. Close to the first one you opened. pipe now, bitch. Look what you did to me. I got a pipe. I'm gonna come for you. Come for you. If he was still somebody who required blood, he could just stab it into them and use it as the straw.
I probably wouldn't. That's probably a lead pipe.
Ooh, it'll be sweet.
I do not want Raziel to consume lead.
But how can he consume lead? He's got no stomach.
And he's also got no mandible. He's a man without his mandible. Just gonna slowly crawl. Slowly. Crawling.
Crawling.
Crawling slowly. Slowly crawling.
Firmly crawl it.
Do I need to go the other way?
Yes.
So. There's fellers here. They're hitting me with things.
Yeah, they're hitting you with cookeries.
It's not fire.
I'm gonna save you some time, run to the very last one.
Thank you. Don't stand on it. Oh, you little shit.
Okay, never mind it. Child, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember the sequence. I thought there was one that required one at the end, one at the beginning. Okay, so it is the last one, and the first one you opened up immediately closed.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Whatever, as long as it gets done.
Got open.
I know, it wasn't letting me move.
Ooh. My moose. Look at my moose. My moose is amazing.
Stop singing.
I'm not really singing.
I don't care. Stop. Ah.
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 Whoa.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, woo.
Don't worry, I can open this up quietly.
I really don't care whether you do or you don't.
There we go.
I need a conduit. Where is...
There should be one where you came from in order to enter this area. So, up the stairs. Yeah, there should be one just right around there. Go down a bit. There you go.
Yes. I hope there are no bug men in here. That would make me do a cry. I stubbed my toe.
You stubbed your toe.
I stumped it.
Imagine the hoof care that is required for these guys.
Oh yeah, I didn't even point out. Look, he's got little hoofs. Aren't they cute?
Cloven hoofs.
They're so cute. He probably has personal farriers, or well, had.
Yeah.
He's not alive anymore.
The fledgling's first job, being a farrier. Oh, there's that pipe you gotta push.
I fell. That's okay.
Woo!
Woo.
We're moving on. We
That's
going.
progress.
Let me just walk past you. Excuse me, Zephonium.
I hate it.
You can see up his little
No.
arm.
That's right, you can see up his arm and nothing else. Of course I would get up there accidentally. Get off of me.
I would just spin the switches.
Why not?
He kept his eyes locked on him. He's like, oh, I'm gonna watch you while I'm doing this.
This guy's an ass in its face.
He ain't in the spectral realm, but he wants to be.
Can I really make that?
Yeah. Get on the little bubbler right there. That's what I like to call it, because it looks like a little bit of those, you know, bubbler pipes that when you're a kid and you have like a little soap solution, and then you just put it in the pipe and then you just blow.
Yeah, I gotta get up there next to something.
Yep. Want to do a high jump? Yay! Since I can't quite applaud, I'm just slapping my can. That sounds like something completely different.
I remember we need this torch.
Yep, and it's best just to leave it right there. Because you'll need it for later. Makes it a lot easier, the boss fight, yes.
I guess where we're gonna put that torch where it will essentially look like a match.
Oh yes.
We're gonna put it somewhere specific.
Somewhere specific.
Somewhere specific.
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 Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, 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 spaghetti.
Yes, your favorite meme.
Yes, it is. Because I make lots of spaghetti. I made lots of spaghetti. I'll eat their asses.
It's not like I wanted to. Oh my fucking god.
We just got trolled. Gotta just turn that weed.
Great. I fucking try to get back up there. Get off the wall.
He tried to T-pose his way down.
Of course I would. Get off of there.
Get off of there. You don't belong up there. Get out of here. Get out of this neighborhood. Get out of town. Get out of this country.
Of course I would. Of course I would. Of course I would.
back.
Isn't that the way to go?
Then you have to keep going forward.
Of course.
See where you need to go by jumping on the top of those pipes. Look behind you. A little more to your left. See that opening right there? On the top of the pipes? There you go. That's the ticket. There we go.
Thank you.
Ooh, fancy.
What?
Diagonal.
It's just where he chose to put it.
Yep.
There's the problematic bell that you should never ever touch.
See if you can go past here.
This bell right here. Do not touch it.
Don't touch it.
Don't put your face on it like this. Don't do that.
Don't lick it. Don't talk to it. Don't even try to give it food.
Don't breathe on it. Don't make eye contact with it.
In fact, it doesn't even exist. Don't acknowledge it, but do not go near it.
And don't think about it.
Don't think about it. You're thinking about it. Stop.
Don't think about that bell. Don't look at the bell. Have nothing to do with it.
Best way to avoid the bell, just keep walking by in the spectrum. Because this is where you need to be, materials. In the materials.
Barbara. Conduit.
Get the conduit. It's on the platform right there. Opposite to you. The other piece.
So hard to fucking see.
Oh, that's a low battery on our secondary view. I better put it in the charger. This will make monitoring the chat a little difficult, but we're going to do our best.
Oh shit, because all my devices are dead.
So I can get my chargers on over there.
You could... Huh.
I think it should be long enough we can put it on the table too, so...
Alright.
Because my phone has to be fancy and USB drive. Well, C USB. Okay, so it's not actually that long. It can't reach the table, but dangerously so.
Well, we could still see what it's doing.
Yeah, I'll just have to place it in such a way so when we see a message, I can at least go over here. We can see what it says and give it a reply. Okay. So we got that all situated.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to see it just kind of like so. Alright.
Alright. Can I ask an annoying question? Which way do I go?
You have to... Okay, you see the block on the bottom of that rubble?
Yeah.
Drag it out.
Oh dear.
You want to put it right underneath that valve over there.
There's a guy.
Yeah, there is a guy. Evaporated. Now there's another guy. He just wants to be up there. He's trying to be a weirdy patootie.
Now I'm worried about him because what will he even do?
Pop out the block. You made the door stopper fall. Oh, before you continue, you gotta turn that valve.
Yeah, I know. Still worrying about what that guy's... Okay.
He's waiting for you.
Great, more guys.
You showed him.
So you guys for being a jerk.
Take your respect.
I will be so glad when we get away from these fucking things.
The Siphonians?
Yes, they're so irritating.
Yeah.
Did I want that there? Alright, next one.
Just move the block and turn the valve and you're done here. Now you just have to avoid them completely.
And of course. Damn it. Just run from them. The cutscene will save you.
Yep, there's some pipes to push around here.
Will they be a hindrance to that?
Not if you avoid them.
Oh look, another thing. That's not. Can you jump? Look, now you're getting attacked. Why is he not jumping? He's not doing anything.
There you go.
I hate this part.
Yep. Especially when you have like 2 pipes to push down. There's one right there.
Ever so carefully. Hope I land on it. Of course I wouldn't. Of course I wouldn't. Why would I? Of course, I'm on the ground again.
Want me to handle this part?
I've got it. This is my show.
Okay.
I'm competent at things. Why did you just... Okay. It's fine. We're handling it. I'm handling it.
Alright.
Handling it. I just want to play Stardew Valley. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked.
Yay! Boosh!
Yes.
Gotta slowly make your way.
Slowly make your way up there. People are probably gonna be like, oh, you're going too slow, just walk over there. No. Do I do this?
Yes. See if there's any other pipes you have to push down in this area.
I am. First gotta see around Raziel here, who has kindly decided that he is the star of the show and needs to be directly in the way. It is my show. I will take up the entire screen.
I'll take up the entire screen with my skeletal cleavage.
Which she does not have. What are you laughing at now?
He's got a smooth cotton butt.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why I just said cotton butt.
'Cause
just from a color standpoint, it looks just very soft based off of texturing. Just looks very soft.
it is a butt.
It is apparently a gluteal muscle, yeah.
Where do I go?
The pipe must be in an earlier location. Backtracking.
Great, I gotta go back past the bitches.
Yes.
I'm flying away.
Oh, we flying away. Now, all we need to do is find a pipe just past this area.
That way, I guess. Let's see, how can I get up there safely?
But I have an idea where the pipe is. We can turn the valve again. Because it'll give us the visual hint on where it is.
Is it turned enough?
Okay, turn it one more time. Okay, that'd go.
Over there.
Over there. Looks like it may need a block. Use the force. Not as debilitating as we hoped.
Yeah. Honestly, if I can go spectrum, I can get my report back. Might as well.
And so we're like, oh shit.
There we go, our asses. I will be so glad to be away from these guys.
He's going through the floor and he looks like a miniaturized version of himself. And he's like, hi there.
Absolute bitch.
That's never forgiven action right there.
It's probably the most boring live stream ever.
Nah, there's worse. Far, far worse.
Well, I guess so.
What we're doing isn't really different from what most people do for gaming. I mean, obviously we don't have a face cam on. Because, oh, Jesus.
I can't continue if he's just gonna keep doing that.
Best to just move the block with whatever effort you can.
I guess, but they bite you and you let go of it. Can you shove the block?
I think it might be close enough to use it. Yay. Alright, now we're looking for a pipe that has not been settled.
Well, lucky us, we're on a pipe.
Shame it only gives us the visual hint once.
Yeah. Just the one thing in this game that I absolutely can't stand is those guys. Look, it's the bell we're not supposed to hassle.
Don't hassle it.
Should I go back through there?
Yeah. I wonder if there was 2 pipes in that entryway.
I only saw the ones I saw. Any day now.
Any day, Raziel. When are you ready?
Any day, you precious child. Well, at least you can do a cute little fly.
Cute little spindly fly. Get it off my seated area. Just check and see. Only notification I got from is from Pinterest. Trying to tell me like, ew, look at all these styles. I'm like, go away.
Go away.
Go away.
Go away. Okay, that's the way we came from.
Yeah, may have to go back once more.
This way?
Yep. Also, out of curiosity, we started the stream at 3. In 9 minutes it's going to be 7. Would you like to stop for a food break?
I don't think so. I'm not hungry unless you are.
No, not really. Just figuring I should mention it.
I think this is actually where I needed to go.
Yep, it's just that there's that one additional pipe to push down.
Yeah.
You may not get enough boost to get to the final area. We might have to go one more back to where we came in.
Oh my god. Over there?
Where we came in.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'm thinking about like our first time walking in.
Excuse you, I've had enough problems.
Had enough problems.
Put your shorts back on.
My shorts are on.
Put them on all the way.
My shorts are on.
Now.
They've been on.
Took them off.
Oh, you should probably be a material for this.
I fell.
You fell. Well, you know where the conduit is here.
I should get back to where I was. I don't want to deal with these guys. It's frozen.
Oh no.
Oh no, it froze.
Oh no, we didn't even save.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, let's just hope it's loading. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Is this divine intervention? Is this the divine? Oh boy.
Alright.
Let me get to the console.
Get to the console.
Getting to the console.
Get to it.
Getting to it.
Yeah, I think we should just call it for the stream for now.
Yeah, we should probably call it. Alright, guys.
Yeah.
So, apologize for that. Well,
I thought we did good. We can pick it up. We know where we were.
yeah, we just have to make all that effort back.
I don't know.
Well, that shouldn't take any time. So, it's up to you on outro.
Yeah, I don't have an outro. You know, I told you the show's over. You can leave. You know, you can just get going. That's fine. I'm pretty much done with you. So, I mean, thanks for showing up. Goodbye.